Hello, hello, folks. We'll be getting started in just a moment. Just making sure that everything's working properly, which I do believe that it is. But you know me, uh, paranoid. But I think everything's looking good. Oh, hello, Coffee. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing today? Here, let me go ahead. I'll go grab our game and start setting that up. I'm gonna need to switch the capture over. That's the one thing I've got to do. Let's make sure I do that professionally, cleanly, with no obvious mistakes to be found. Let's see. Will this capture? I think that the answer should be yes. Yes, good. But the answer sometimes surprises me. Alright. I'm gonna open up with a stretch, actually. Well, I hope that everybody's doing well today. I know I am. Gosh, I've been having a great time, honestly. Like this past, I don't know, collection of days has just been absolutely delightful. Oh, so good news. Guess who officially has a new name? You? Oh, congratulations. That's awesome, Coffee. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh. Now that's a milestone, isn't it? Oh, mm-hmm. Oh, how do you feel? Gosh, I still haven't gotten my own name officially officially changed. It's such a headache to get done. Yep, and I love looking at my driver's license now. Oh, that's awesome. I feel great. I feel like me. I'm so glad. Oh, that's amazing news. I'm so happy for you. Oh, that's great. Sorry, it's just like what is it? The serotonin is just flooding my brain right now. um, oh my goodness. Gosh, I need to get that done for myself sometime, honestly. Oh, I really should. I really should. I should try to call the lawyer again. But that means I have to make a phone call. um, maybe I'll do that. Mm. But that might just be the inspiration for me to get that done, Coffee. Honestly, I've been dragging my feet on getting that done for myself for what, 2 years now. I'm a little, I'm a little stupid. And it's awesome because I got my mother's input on it, seeing as she's the only parent I still talk to. Oh, that's good. It's nice when you've got, you know, at least one of them being supportive. That's good. I'm glad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. I've forgotten what I was doing, or anything else for that matter. I'm just all smiles now. um, I think. Oh gosh, what was? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Brain gone. We're off to a great start. Yeah, I asked if I could take her maiden name and she lit up and said yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Well, I'm so happy for you, Coffee. I know I keep saying it over and over, but I really am. Sorry, the emotion is getting the better of me. We love to see us winning, right? um oh gosh. I won't let it interrupt my happiness. The lawnmower's back. It's oh, check Discord. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that's pretty. I like that name a lot. Well, I won't say it here, but I really like that name. It's so good. Um, my brain's genuinely just turned off now. Um, mm-hmm. We had plans. We had things that we were gonna talk about. I don't think we do anymore. I think the brain's turned off. So I don't mind if you do. I just wasn't sure if you had a rule against it in your chat. Oh no, I don't have a rule against that at all. If people want to use their, you know, real names here, I mean, that is upon them. It's up to you what your preference is. I know we've got one person who pops in occasionally and uses it, and like intermixed with their username. It's just I default to username. That's generally, I think, people's preference. But if you'd like me to use that for you sometimes, that would be totally fine by me. um, Here, I'm gonna go ahead. Not because I'm jumping to the game. I think we're just gonna stand still for a while. I'm just gonna pull this up. Because honestly, I have so much rambling to do today. I've like built up like a stockpile. Because, so gosh, I feel sorry for anybody that comes here for UnderRail content, because that is going to be regularly interspersed with lengthy rants, because I have been up to some things recently. Um, what is that phrase? um, Maybe I'm misinterpreting what this means, but it feels right. Like, on my bullshit again. I'm fine either way. Awesome. Duly noted. So, how's the boy wife? The boy wife, I think, is doing very well. Kit is great. I have. I'm very happy with him right now. For a lot of reasons. Um, so I guess I wasn't here yesterday, and it's his fault. Okay? It's also my fault because I'm addicted to cardboard. I was asking about you meeting his partner. Oh, how's the boy wife's girl husband? Oh, I see. I didn't see that part at the bottom. um, so I'm gonna start with that, and I'm gonna transition into the other reason that I'm happy with them. Um, so as I understand it, they aren't partners. They aren't interested in being partners. They're just seeing each other, um, which is important. We'll get back to that. Because I met her, and she's so cool. She, I, unfortunately, I haven't had the privilege of meeting very many other trans women in person. I've met a few. Ah, you got a crush, okay. Listen, I don't know that it's that serious yet. um, she's cool, okay? And she's like if you took me and like my particular brand of crazy and like jacked it up a bit with like ADHD and like even less of a filter. And I think that that's a beautiful personality. And yeah, as you say, my interest is piqued. Um, I've only met her once in the context of, hanging out with both her and Kit. So, I don't want to, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I think at this point I know that I would like to be her friend. Kit is going to see about getting her, like, permission to give her contact information to me. I know that one of her special interests is card games. Some card games that we both like. And maybe I could invite her over to play Magic the Gathering and Texas Hold'em and Netrunner sometime. A trans woman who's like you and has ADHD. I don't remember meeting you. mm-hmm, mm-hmm. There's really. This is a joke, but there's really not too many brands of trans women, are there? um. So yeah, she's pretty awesome. She's cool. I'm a fan. Um, why did this pause? Hold on, let me refresh this. It should be fine. Let me just double check. Stream's good? Stream's good. Stream's good. Okay. Cool. It's all fine. um, it's just the stream on my phone paused and I get paranoid about it. Oh my gosh. So that was lovely meeting her. She was great. We both made fun of Kit a lot. It was a bonding exercise. Um, Overall, great vibes. Looking forward to seeing her more, hopefully. Also, Scarlett, did you try the voice training thing I sent you? Um, yes, I did briefly. I think that it was effective. Yes. Because it does super well. I want to practice a little bit more with it before I, like, try it on stream. Because you know me, nervous. But that would be, yeah, it's very effective. Thank you so much for sending that to me, by the way. I'll be looking forward to giving it a shot live sometime. We'll see how it sounds. Um, my brain is rotted. My word. Plus, the worm is embarrassing. Yeah, it is. The warm-up is. So, I think I'd like to get a little bit more used to it. Because I know usually when I warm up to change my voice on stream, I like mute for a sec. But even then, it's still a bit embarrassing. Let's see. Oh, the other reason. Well, also, to cap off the other thing we were talking about on why I'm happy with the boy, he gave me the thumbs up, the green light, so, so it goes. But also, he is currently, he had helped organize a new slate of board game nights for us and our friends. As is well established here, that is one of my special interests. I love board games very, very much. So I'm very grateful to him for organizing that. Oh, hello, Boo Boo Chian. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. What's up? We are just getting started with UnderRail, and we're spending a little bit of time rambling before we dive into the UnderRail because I've had a delightful, like, weekend. Monday, weekend, Friday too. It's all been splendid. So I just feel the need to rant and ramble for just a little bit before we dive in. I think we're expecting to do free drone stuff today though. So I think that's what we're looking forward to in the Underrail land. Also, I think the reason I found Foundation of Voice Training easy is because I do voices all the time, so changing my voice is nothing new. Yeah, same here. I was doing changes with my voice even before I figured out I was trans. It was just within a more... How do I put this? Masculine register? Like for, like, acting, more like? I was a theater kid. It happens to the best of us. um, so... I kind of had some fundamentals from that, which definitely helped out. I had just never really tried to, Well, no, that's not true, actually. There's one voice that I did when I was still an egg. There was one voice that I really enjoyed doing. I don't do it anymore because I recognize that it's kind of bad for my vocal cords and stuff. But I did a pretty... I used to be able to do a pretty mean anime girl voice. Like super, super high-pitched, like unrealistically high-pitched. I could sound just like them. I used to freak my half-brother out with it. It was a great time. I had no idea why I loved doing that voice so much. After having, like, learned a little bit more, especially through the voice acting and the voice training, I recognized doing that voice was, like, not good. So I'm not gonna, like, replicate it here because it's, like, really hard on, like, my voice. But it was an egg moment. Yeah. It was an eggy context, as you say. Yeah. God, eggshells sure are thick, huh? God, they really do be. They really do be. Ah. Let's see. We might do a little bit of walking. We might. I don't know. I don't know where this entrance is gonna be, is the thing. I'll think about it. Oh, I had never finished talking about the other reason I'm happy with Kit. Besides them bringing a new, very cool trans woman into my life. Is also, I own, like, the whole Pandemic Legacy, like, series, if anybody's familiar with that. It's like, if you know what Pandemic is, the board game, it's that, but it's a legacy game, which is where you, like, there's, like, a campaign of a set amount of games, and you, like, there's a story that goes with it, and you're, like, you're opening compartments and, like, putting stickers on the board and tearing up cards and, like, making permanent changes to the board as you play along. They're very, very, very good. If you have any interest in board games and you like Pandemic, um, the series is absolutely incredible. Highly, highly recommend. Oh, I have heard of Pandemic Legacy. One is dope, but second is kind of bad. I never tried any of them. I did Basic Pandemic and found it too basic for me. Ah, I see, I see. Um, Pandemic Legacy 1 is definitely. I think it's a stronger overall game than 2. I really like 2 still. I think it's still like a top tier board game, 100%. I just don't think that it's quite. I don't think it's quite as evocative as Season 1. Season 1 is still all about the classic pandemic situation, right? You're members of the CDC, you're fighting a disease. The second one's setting, while I think very unique and very cool, is that little bit more alien that I think it's a little harder to throw yourself into. But I think the mechanics are good. Um, I think, yeah, if you're iffy on Pandemic, I think Legacy definitely adds some more complicated features to it. But speaking of being complicated, I think Season 0, which we've just opened up this weekend, Kit brought over one of his partners and one of our friends, and we opened up the box and we started playing through the prologue. And then yesterday, Kit and I binged like the first 3 months of the game. So we played like a bunch of back-to-back games, like all afternoon and evening until like, God, when did we start? We had to have started at like 3 or 4, and we went to like 5 a.m. It was ridiculous. I had an amazing time. Ideal day. Ooh, a big word from the rat? What word did I say? It was so big. But Season 0, while it's thematically different from base Pandemic, it adds so many little wrinkles to the design. We actually struggled with it as veteran Pandemic players for like a good number of prologue games before we kind of figured out what's going on with it, like what the differences were, and then we could really get into it and really enjoy it. It was a great experience. Evocative. Oh, I see. Is that... I guess, that's what you all think of me. That evocative is a big word for me. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. What's your favorite tabletops in general? Ooh, that's a good question. I think that Pandemic, just the base game, is one of my favorite tabletops to introduce people to board gaming with. I think it's simple enough for people to grasp, but has the joys of board gaming built into it, right? Which is a statement that doesn't make any sense, that doesn't have any meaning, but it's like, it's not Monopoly. It's not Game of Life. It's not, well, we'll talk about Risk, right? It's not one of those evil games that you don't really have choices in, and everybody's played them, and it kind of sucks the joy of board gaming out of their bodies, right? Pandemic, I find, is very good for revitalizing that and getting people into board games. The legacies for Pandemic, I think, stand as some of my favorite tabletops overall. Legacy games have me, like, you know, I've fallen from hook, line, and sinker. I love them to death. So those are good. I've been really liking Oath. Oath is a lovely kind of legacy light game. Actually, it was designed by some people who went to my university, which is kind of fun. Oh, but my favorite tabletop that isn't an RPG is Axis and Allies. Is an RPG Aces and Eights. Axis and Allies is really good. I don't have a group that likes war games, unfortunately. The only thing I've gotten them into is Risk Legacy, which is Risk but actually good. Which I say knowing fully well that I love to play just regular Risk, but I also recognize that it's a bad game. It has severe, substantial design flaws at its core that makes base normal Risk just kind of bad to play, right? Even if I in particular enjoy it. The Legacy version fixes all that. It's so good. It's so smart. Those designers are just brilliant, frankly. Rob Davio, I think, is how you say his name. He's like one of the big Legacy guys. Top tier designer. Does great work. Don't look at Seafall. Um, all of his work is great, but Seafall is kind of a bit of a miss, is all I can say. But yeah, I really like that. I enjoy Catan, mostly because it's easy to get a table for it, because everybody loves Catan. It's not my favorite, but it's an easy game to sit down and play with anybody, even like total strangers. Um, Sorry, a little bit of coffee there. I was like holding it in my hand, tempting myself with it. I couldn't resist. But those are like some of my favorite tabletops. I'm a big fan. If I roll my chair back a little bit, what else do I have on the shelf that's good? Oh, you know what other pandemic is really good? Pandemic Iberia supports an additional player, makes the game a little bit more complicated, but Lucian, you might like that one. It adds some additional wrinkles, and it's not quite as pricey usually as the full Legacy sets if you're still not sure about the Pandemic formula. Sorry, I probably sound like I'm miles away, because I am. um, um, One other one that I really like, although I can't play a whole lot of it back to back. I've got like a soft rule at like board game nights that we only ever play one game of this. Is Cosmic Encounters. Wonderful, beautiful, classic game, remastered for the modern audience. It's so good. It is also a huge headache. It is beautiful. So if you ever want to have random wacky fun doing space alien imperialism with your friends and having goofy powers, it's fun for like one game a night. The second game, your brain starts to melt, and by the third game, you can see in everybody's eyes that they're either about to fall asleep or their heads are about to explode. One of the two. I like Cosmic Encounters as well, pretty cool and fast to play. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. Even though I sound probably very critical of it, Cosmic Encounters is like, again, top tier board game. I'd give it an A rank. If like, gosh, now I need to do just one of those streams where I've got like a tier list thing and I'm just dropping board games in my collection into it. Oh, Scarlet, I learned how to clip. Oh, welcome. Number one, welcome, Skeleton. I hope you're doing well. And number two, oh no. Somebody's learned how to clip besides Grim. I'm in danger. My favorites are Mage Knight, Gloomhaven, Nemesis, Arkham Horror the card game, and Eclipse. Oh, I've wanted to play like all of those, Bubuchion. Except I haven't heard of Mage Knight before. But the rest of those I've never had the pleasure, but I've like sat looking at reviews and like gameplay footage of those, like drooling over them. I would love to play Arkham Horror, the card game. I've played the board game. It was okay. But the card game looks sick. Eclipse looks incredible. Uh, I would play Gloomhaven if I could convince anybody to do it with me, and Nemesis just looks like something that I want to put on my shelf and just stare at for the rest of my life. Um, I'm sorry if I might just talk about board games forever. Oh, I also get today and tomorrow off? Oh, good, good. Congratulations, Skeleton. That feels nice. You know what sucks? There's a list, but what were you thinking of coffee? I'm sorry, there's something wrong with me. I'm gonna drink some coffee real quick and I'm gonna calm the hell down. There we go. Am I calmer? Maybe a little bit. I'm sorry, my brain's just like full of happiness right now. Oh, you know, oh, my current hyperfocus is an online game with a very toxic community. Yeah. Nope, I've been there. Mm-hmm. I've been there before. It it's a special kind of like pain. League of Legends. I don't know if that's coffee's poison at the moment, but I've been maybe considering getting into League. Everybody that knows me has like warned me, as if I'm like about to ruin my life, that I should not download League. They keep telling me, yeah, exactly, John. They just keep telling me like, do not get into League. But I've got this one kind of distant friend that I used to play Smite with, who he's like really good at MOBAs. I really like playing them with him. He's very good at telling me what to do, and I like that, you know? Like letting me know, hey, you can build this for this guy, and I'm like, oh, okay, yes, boss. And now he's currently obsessed with League, and I kind of want to play League with him. Because that's not weird. um... Skeleton, please. You might be right, just not about him in particular. Hell Let Loose. Oh yeah, that's one of those, fancy World War II games, isn't it? Right, Coffee? I've looked at that one and been tempted by it, but then I've thought, this is gonna go the way that all my other World War II shooters go, is I'm gonna get really into it for like 2 weeks. And then I'm just gonna stop playing for a year. That's my relationship with most of them. But yeah, it has a toxic community. I guess, yeah, honestly, I played Heroes and Generals. I know how these World War II games go. War Thunder? Oh my god. They attract the weirdest people. And that's a gentle term for it. As soon as you start playing a ranked game, it's not fun anymore as you play for numbers. You see, but I like the numbers. But maybe you're all right. Maybe you're right. It's like I play Valorant for the ranked. I like ranked Valorant because Well, there's another reason that I currently like Valorant right now, but that's another subject. No one likes losing numbers. That is true. That is true. I do feel very strong negative emotions sometimes in Valorant, but that only makes the highs even higher. Um, and the camaraderie, right? Um, I've got a Valorant story to tell. And then maybe after this we'll play UnderRail. I'm not really sure. It has a yeah. Mm-hmm. I understand, Coffee. Unfortunately, a lot of these World War II games end up developing that. An oof, as the kids say. Oh, you posted the clip in Discord. Oh no. Another one for the collection of me out of context. um, Though frankly that one probably even sounded weird in context, let's be real. um, so I've been back into Valorant recently. Speaking of developing strong interests, special interests in games, do clips get stored on your channel? Yeah, they do. If you clip using the Twitch system, they go on the channel. Mm-hmm. Dying in UnderRail is like, I will reload and do better. Dying in Valor is like, OMG. What is my team doing? No, for real, for real. Or, the flip side of that is you just feel bad because you know that you're bad. And that reflects, and that is hurting your team. And you're doing your best, but you're still doing so bad. Those are like the two kinds of deaths. Like, if I'm playing Viper, right? And you're making me entry, right? When my duelist, when my Reyna stands like third in the queue to go into sight, right? Number one, when everyone decides to go in the same site, God, I want to scream. Like, especially when they 5-stack a site to attack it. I'm sorry, I'm getting angry. When they 5-stack a site to attack it, and then they just kind of mill about outside the entrance to the site, and nobody wants to go first. So then it's like, alright, I put up my walls for you, I guess I'll go first too. And then I walk out, and of course they took their damn time, and nobody's been using any kind of abilities to initiate. So there's the lawnmower. The lawnmower is telling me to calm down. Then you round the corner. You round the corner and you die because nobody's initiated, so they still have an angle on you. All your, like, smoke utility goes down as Viper, so now everything you just did is useless. And then the Reyna puts their little eyeball out and swings. After the enemy has already, like, moved off of their angle. I'm not that good. I want to be clear. I am the problem sometimes. Sometimes my positioning is off. And I'm not a very good shot, that's my bigger problem. I'm not very good at clicking on people's heads. I'm not a very consistent shooter in Valorant. But oh my gosh, like, my teammates in the lovely rank of bronze where I currently live, they would all be so much better if they just figured out they should swing when somebody engages. Don't, like, shift walk when your site is being attacked, or when you've already made noise, or somebody's already dropped utility on the site. You run, you swing in, you trade for the kills. But that's the end of that. I'm gonna stop ranting about my teammates. Losing ranked is usually only meaning time is wasted times 2, as you now have to win a game to be at the same rank you started from, which is not a cool feeling. That is true. That is true. But that's the thing, is that when you do climb, it feels so good. In Season 1 of Valorant, I played it at launch. I managed to climb myself up to Gold 1. I have a dream. My dream is to one day reach those impossible heights once again, and then retire promptly afterwards for another couple years. But you know what's been really keeping me interested in Valorant recently? This is a very short story, I think. It hasn't been the gameplay. I've played three, four now, 4 days of Valorant. Or rather, Valorant on 4 days. Like the past, like, couple weeks, I think. I don't quite remember when I started again. Like, it's a relatively recent phenomenon. And every one of those days, I'm gonna be outing myself here. I've been pretty heavily flirted with at least once. And maybe I'm engaging in Valorant as a form of attention-seeking behavior. I mean, a research to figure out how this phenomena works. See, I'm just learning. But that's been fun. That's been the fun part of Valorant here recently. Oh my gosh. It's been fun. It's been a great bit. I'm sorry, I just keep thinking back on it. There was this one girl that was, she opened up with, because I'm the sort of person who, when you get into a match, in comp in particular, because good communication is important, you mic up and you say hello, right? And I like to say, hello, how's everyone doing, right? Something along those lines, right? I like to do that. And, her response was that my voice reminded her of Black Butler. Which was already sending a kind of vibe, because of the kind of show that Black Butler is, and who it's targeted at, if any of us are familiar. Now, I watched all of Black Butler growing up, which has probably permanently altered and destroyed my personality. But she kind of went from there. And there was this one point where she meant to hit push to talk for Discord, but instead did it for the game. And to quote her, she said that she was going, quote, absolutely feral for this person's voice in her game. So, I kind of like the attention, is all I'm saying. And I hope that's not too weird. And I say, as I leave Rail Crossing, as all the guards are giving me, like, this look. They're like, what is this person's problem? And I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. I think, yeah, here it is. I remembered correctly. I think that's most of my stories. You know? I think, it took about an hour, but I think I got through the bulk of my stories. I've got more, actually. It was an extremely eventful weekend. Like, absurdly eventful. But, I think I want to at least wander into some UnderRail. And story time can continue whenever I get distracted again. How does that sound? I'm also going to take a moment. I need to blow my nose. One sec. There we go. All fixed. My sinuses have been going absolutely ballistic today. Of course, they're doing, like, mowing and, you know, yard work and stuff out in the neighborhood. I think that's kicking up a lot of pollen and stuff. And, clearly, I have suffered as a result. Let's see. We are looking for the free drones today. That is our major objective. Oh. Oh, well, it's locked. But hey. It says free drones right there. There's a ladder. So we can't be too far away, I suppose. Submerge your face in cold water. I find it's good at making the nasals empty. Oh, that could be a good trick. I'll have to try that later. I think I'd have to leave for a substantial period for me to do that right now. I don't want to leave you all unattended. Who knows what kind of trouble you'd all get into if I wasn't here to keep an eye on you. I say, clearly being the troublesome one. Yeah, it does seem a bit messy. Oh gosh. Yeah, lots of free drones tagging down here. So we're in the right neighborhood. But thank you, Skeleton. I'll have to give that a try. So somewhere around here, in these tunnels, there should be an organization known as the Free Drones based here. I'm guessing it's on this side. That says Free Drones. Maybe it's up this way? Free lockpick. Oh, hello, useless princess. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh, go north? Can do, Babuchion. Absolutely. But I hope you're doing well, useless princess. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Up this way. Their password is delectable. Okay, let's remember that. I think it works even better if it's salty water too. I would prefer to avoid getting salt water in my eyes, Skeleton, but I'll keep this in mind. Doing fine. How are you, Scarlet? I am doing absolutely wonderfully. I've been having a splendid time. I've been having a splendid time today. Been having a splendid time over the weekend. We've been telling a lot of stories. And it's been good fun. I've enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm glad that you're doing well too. Oh, it's your HRT time? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. That guy. He's trying to trap me. There you are, scoundrel. I'm gonna reconsider my actions, actually, I think, is what I've decided. What if I could flashbang you? Well, first, in case I stun myself and you were... Let's see, not contraction. Apply a dilation to slow this guy down. What are you using, buddy? I can't tell if it's a gun or a crossbow. I think you missed it, though. That's some wrong neighborhood. Oh, I see. We'll backtrack a little bit. Oh, hello, low efforts. Welcome, welcome. You're in core, pretty much. You know me. Very good at getting lost. Let's see. I really need to stun you if I'm gonna survive. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Alright. There were a couple of them, as it turns out. That was a really good flashbang. I'm just gonna save my 10 remaining action points for next turn. And then we're gonna do a little bit of work. Shooting spree. Take out the ranged one first, I believe. There you go. Full refund plus some. And then we can turn on the murderer, who will die to the best ability in the game, as I run very bravely away. Don't worry about it. Good luck video gaming. Oh, thank you, low efforts. In games like DayZ, I was always the navigator girl. I could run right to the goal without roads, etc., and everyone followed me. How I wish I had this power. I can only really navigate in real life. Like me, I have the unique ability for my generation to be able to read a map. But video games? Good luck to me, getting anywhere. This guy, there he is. Dead. You see, they keep trying to tell me. Scarlet, entropic recurrence is not a good ability. Why do you keep using it? Why do you insist on using entropic recurrence? But no. I am faithful. I am a believer in entropic recurrence. I have faith that it will carry me through the dark valley that is these underpassages. Just as it is demonstrated, you should have faith. Just have a little faith. What does this perk do? Allow me to enlighten you, Skeleton. Thank you so much for asking. It is an amazing perk. It's very simple, really, but in its simplicity, I think it deceives people into thinking that it is somehow lesser than it really is. You see, it repeats 123% of the last unit of damage taken by the target over the course of 4 turns, right? So it takes, for example, when I shot this guy with the sniper rifle, right? That was a very substantial chunk of damage that we did, right? That is a single unit, a single instance of damage. We then hit them with the entropic recurrence, and then even after they healed, then they would then take more damage than they originally took over the course of 4 turns, which is, in that case, enough to guarantee their death in 4 turns, as was just demonstrated, which is very, very good. And it's also super cool because I am of the opinion that time manipulating snipers are kind of rad. If I can shoot you once with the bullet, and then I can pull the bullet out of the past and shoot you again with it, I think that that's pretty cool. See, it is nice. Isn't it great? Time manipulating snipers sounds super cool. Love that. That's what we are, is we're just a time sniper. It's great. It's an amazing bit. Why do people talk poorly about it? Well, what they say. What the detractors say. Is that they say, but Scarlet, wouldn't it just be better if you shot them again? Wouldn't it be better, Scarlet, if you did the damage now, rather than later over the course of 4 turns? And you know what I say to that? I say, number 1, against people like these murderers, they're actually quite hard to hit with the sniper. So if I have space to run away from them, while I have got a guaranteed kill on them, that sounds delightful to me. It doesn't get much better than that. That's easy. Easy win. as the kids say. But second, in a situation where you're dealing with more than one enemy at the same time, this means that for a relatively low investment of a meager 10 action points, you can slowly kill one enemy while you rapidly kill others. It's just good. It's just good. It gets around people tanking your multiple hits with like healing items, like that guy tried to do, in order to live. It's great. I love it. It's a great ability. 10 out of 10. The fact that they let me have this ability in this game raises my opinion of this game substantially. But anyhow, that is my controversial opinion on entropic recurrence. Let's see. I guess we can maybe get through here. Oh, that was all unlocked. How unique. I have been told that we have gone the wrong way. This is not towards the free drones, this is in fact towards Core City. Oops. We're gonna head back towards free drones territory. Could they be this way, maybe? We're just gonna have to kind of keep an eye out for their graffiti more than anything else, I think. I'm not seeing a whole ton here. Oh, but here's the intercom. This is it. We got him. That your internet is not the sturdiest. Oh, is the stream acting up a little bit? It isn't the sturdiest, unfortunately, which is a shame. Here, let me check up on this. I can see. I really need to invest in getting a Ethernet cable. It's okay. Oh, sometimes very little. Ah, I see. My apologies. Hopefully, you know, I think tonight I'll order an Ethernet cable. I've got some money for it, so I might do that now. What is this? But thank you for letting me know, useless princess. The feedback is very appreciated. A male voice is heard over the intercom. I just ate a mushroom cake that took quite some time to make. Boy, I ate it fast and I had a blast, 'cause it was delectable. Correct. Go right in. What a goofy passphrase. Dog. Laser is what it's called. Oh, after a while, Twitch will increase the client's buffer, so the lags after a while watching won't be visible because the buffer will be longer than the lag. Oh, I see. Well, that's fancy. Hopefully that helps. The dog cautiously approaches you, displaying neither signs of aggression nor submission. It positions itself a short distance from you while maintaining the clinical stare. Perfectly calm and focused, it awaits for you to make the first move. Dog. Who's a good doggy? Are you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come here. The dog observes you for several seconds before taking a few steps forward, each step more confident than the last. Its eyes are still fixed on you, however, but the feeling of threat has now greatly diminished. In fact, you get the impression that it was never really present, that it was simply a misinterpretation on your part, and as a subtle wag of the dog's tail reinforces your thoughts, all your worries disappear. Suddenly, you hear a male voice in the distance. Laser, come here, boy. Oh. Laser, come back. It is. It's a cute doggy. All right. Oh, it looks like we found the crew. We got Hutch here. Sup, Scarlet? I'm really glad you made it in one piece. I'm Hutch, and I see you've already met my best friend Laser. He just wanted to greet you and make sure you're not a lurker. We wouldn't want one of that. We wouldn't want one of them sneaking in here, now would we? Um, can you tell me about Laser? This has got to be a joke. Laser is an artificially engineered canine assassin designed and manufactured by Biocorp in their canine plant in the deep caverns. Built to fight with super canine speed, reflexes, and intelligence unmatched by any other living dog. He's undeniably the greatest, the best, the I've lost inspiration. Laser is my dog, and he's made of flesh, don't worry. I brought him here when he was just a puppy, about a year and a half ago. Found him sleeping in some trash, all skinny and dirty, full of fleas. He's a very smart pooch, but a stupidly fast one, hence his name. I just love him. He truly is a man's best friend. My best friend. Yeah, assassin doggy. I like this guy. He's. Listen. I can't. No. Yes, I will. Listen, if you. This is advice. If you ever need somebody to wingman for you, get a dog. Because clearly it's working on me. And it's clearly it's working on you too, useless princess. um, Assassin doggy got knife in mouth. I can imagine it. What about cats? Cats are good for wingmen. They're okay. Um, I think I'm more susceptible to the dog, but I think that there's certain people that are very susceptible to the cat too. Right? Just little fluffy guys, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think the cat could work skeleton. Mm-hmm. Oh, so, why'd you join the free drones, Hutch? I can't remember the exact moment when it clicked in my head, but say 2, 3 years ago, I realized where the world was headed to. I learned more about the United Stations, UnderRail Protectorate. I didn't like it. Any of it. I started hearing more and more bad stories about those tyrants, and some of them I had the misfortune of confirming with my own eyes. I got angry. Really, really angry. Was I to allow these evil men, these tyrants, to oppress us? No, I was not. When I came here, I took a vow. I will fight till the death to rid the world of Protectorate, to stop the metal boots from stomping all over us, and to kick some bloody cans out of UnderRail for good. Yeah, for freedom. I like this guy a lot. We getting flustered by a virtual guy with total of 10 pixels. That's the real strength of words. It really is. It really is, isn't it? Just a guy and his dog, just being a dude, you know. I'm I understand the appeal. What can you tell me about the Free Drone's base, Hutch? I can start with the basic layout and inhabitants. As soon as you get through the passage behind us, you'll run straight into Beckett, our supplier. You get a lot of good stuff from him, but more about that later. A bit further to the left is our medical office. Sadly, Dr. Palin was fatally injured some time ago, so the office is closed for now. Straight ahead is Julia Darling, who feeds our poor and hungry stomachs, fueling our bodies to fight the cans. Our leaders, Trenton and Bate, are to the right from the entrance in the war room, and at the, let's see, north you go to the sleeping section, however you want to call it. Oh, and the toilet is just opposite of the medical office. That's important to know. Trust me. We keep a lantern just outside the door because it's a bit too dark once you go in to do your business. That's the basic layout. You'll find your way easily, I'm sure. Gosh, so many questions. What can you tell me about the lurkers? Low-life trash who reside in the underpassage and kill people. I don't see anything else in what they do but senseless killing. Derailed bastards. They disgust me. If there's anything else I hate more than the cans, it's those beasts. Who came up with the mushroom cake song? It was Sarah, the girl who contacted you about joining us. I used to bring her mushroom cakes, constantly bugging Darling to make them so I can give them to Sarah. So, as a little joke, we use it as a door phrase, door pass. Delectable used to be delicious, but since we were worried it was a bit too easy to figure out, we changed it. Hutch might be taken. Um, so when are we marrying the guy in 3 SOA? Oh, threesome marriage. I see. Marissa, Scarlett, and the guy plus the dog is a bonus. I think there might be the Sarah character in the way. I think we need to ask about that. Um, you and so Hutch, I say, putting my fingers together. So, you and Sarah, maybe besties? I really don't know where you got that idea. Got that idea that the most perfect woman and I are together in a long and strong relationship. He sighs. We're so far away right now. Hold on, let me reread this. I really don't know where you got that idea that the... Oh no. I'm sorry, useless princess. I think the plan is scrapped. I think our guy is down bad. I don't know if they're official. I don't know if they're official and just like separated because of work, or if it's just like a really bad crush. It's a little unclear to my little autistic brain exactly how I should interpret this. But I think that means Hutch is off limits. I guess we'll just bury each other, Scarlet and Steel Laser. Sounds like a plan. So that does mean that we're gonna have to contend with Hutch in order to get Laser. But we'll come up with a plan. Lurkers got him, right? um, let's see. What can you tell me about Beckett? He's a critical part of the free drones. I mean, truth be told, every man and woman in here is. Everyone has courage, no doubt, but let's be honest here. You can't fight with just courage. You need guns, ammo, armors, you need medication and food, and a plethora of other stuff. He's got connections, and I don't know how he manages it all, but we're never running short on supply. Yay for Beckett. What can you tell me about Darling? Julia Darling, what would we do without her? He smiles. Her family was killed by the Protectorate trash, and she was driven out of her home in North UnderRail. Yet, despite all that, she's the strongest one here. I honestly think so. Whenever any one of us had any issues regarding our way of life or other personal problems, she always comforted us with, let me think of a proper term. She always has a mature and reassuring response. She's always so stable, so calm, and, yeah, reassuring. I mean, she sometimes, too, has her days off, times are rough, but I always saw her as someone you can trust, share your problems with, and end the conversation with a bit of the weight removed. I got nothing but respect for her. I like this crew. We got like wholesome rebel base here. I don't know, this feels like such a good change of pace from how a lot of the rest of the UnderRail has been. I really like it. What can you tell me about Trenton? He's one of the Free Drone's leaders, and personally, a man I truly and greatly admire. He has a precise, military-oriented mind that works non-stop trying to figure out a way to outsmart the cans. We have less fighters and much worse equipment, and despite all that, when Corbin comes up with a genius plan, when his gears start turning, he's able to switch the tracks into our favor. Oh, I see. Train talk. I was like, turn switch? Trains. I got it. Dreads mean nothing when we've got Trenton. When it comes to socializing, on the other hand, he can be too stiff, too direct at times, and hell, even too honest, but I respect that because I'm sure he's doing what's best for us all. I love them so much. Last question. What can you tell me about Bate? Alvin Bate is a man who had proven to us on multiple occasions that he doesn't think he's above any of us here, despite being one of the leaders. He speaks to us like we're his equals, and he would often share his stories with us, give us some advice, and even get drunk with some of the guys when time allows it. I don't drink alcohol myself, so I've never had the pleasure of getting wasted with Alvin, but I'm sure it would be an honor. Alcohol just isn't for me. Oh, that's fair, Hutch. That's fair. Well, it was nice talking to you. Mm-hmm. Stay cool, stay free. Mm-hmm. Whatever you say, boss. What a crew. Oh, what a crew. There's Beckett. Let's see. So we've found them. That completes the quest in and of itself. I guess we just need to find quests. We probably need to find the leaders, right? Hutch sounds better and better. Doesn't drink. Sounds like a dream. He does sound like a really cool guy. Hey, Becca. The man removes his mask as soon as you come near him. He smiles after doing so, displaying an admirable set of rotten teeth springing from a rectangular jaw covered with several days old beard. His clothes are patchy in some and torn in other places. As for his words, they're carried by a rough-sounding but unmistakably friendly voice. Hey, you magnificent bastard. Welcome to the Underpassages. Name's Harry Beckett. If it wasn't for me, all these derailed peeps would have been taken on the cans with nothing but rocks and a bit of hope. I sell all sorts of stuff. Good stuff, so feel free, just spend some charons. I like the vibe. What do you got? Let's see. Looking for grenades, medicine, blueprint, leather armor. Okay. Alright, so we can sell some stuff here. I don't need to make... I don't need this. I don't think I need this. I can sell 4 medicine. One moment, I'm gonna drink some water. One sec. Goodness. My sinuses really are terrible today. They are fighting me. It's gotta be this yard work going on outside. It was not nearly this bad yesterday. Let's see. You'll take 2 grenades off me? That's cool. I'll give you a couple of these Mark IIIs. That'll be fine. Cool. And then I've got way too many bullets. Like, way too many. I could probably even sell more than that. My sinus day is going crazy too. It's like I'm glad that summer's finally here. It's great. However, I wish the pollen would chill the hell out for just a second. You know? Gosh, I can probably ditch another 100 of these, to be perfectly honest. I don't need to be carrying around this many pounds of ammo. Yeah, that should do. That should do. So you selling anything nifty here, buddy? Nothing in blueprints, that's okay. Not better than my current clothes. I don't like summer, I prefer winter. Only good things about summer is time off, barbecue, and swimming. I mean, but those things are pretty good, skeleton. I especially like the grilling. I don't like summer much, I love winter. I appreciate winter. I really do. It used to be my favorite season. I think I'm more of a fall girl. I think that's my bit. It's not quite as cold as winter, right? But it's still got, it's got the nicer weather. It cools down. A nice, autumn breeze and stuff is nice. Yep. Mm-hmm. And the pollen's not nearly as bad. The trees get all pretty, when the leaves are falling off of them. Summer is a bit much. I have an appreciation for summer, but I don't think it's my favorite compared to fall. I used to really like winter, but I don't know. I find it just a little bit too hunker down and hide for me now. Fall girl. I am. What can I say? I'm not seeing too much here that's super interesting. What is this? A nail bomb. Well, that's how you know we got some real revolutionaries here. A makeshift explosive device filled with nails, many of which are rusty or worse. Everyone caught in the blast gets hit by 4 to 8 nails, each dealing 15 to 55 mechanical damage, and having a 50% chance to cause a bleeding wound that deals an additional 100% damage over 3 turns. Each bleeding wound also has a 35% chance to cause an infected wound that increases damage taken from all sources by 10% and reduces healing effects. What the hell? This is so good. This is like a free drones unique grenade. Because that's awesome. What kind of rifles you sell here? They're okay. The quality's slightly better, but they're not built the way that I want it. Yes, I did know that, skeleton. I was aware. We've done stuff like that to a lot of plants. Gosh, nail bombs. How does this compare to a regular grenade? It's just flat out better, actually. By a lot. This is just flat out better than my Mark IIIs. I bet it would be better than like a Mark IV, too. Huh. Well, in that case, I'm gonna pick up a couple of these for the road. Por favor. They're gonna be a little heavy, but I kind of just want to grab them. Those seem really, really good. Let's grab our rare bullets, rare ammo. We'll take those along with us. We'll stock up a little bit. And we should be good to go. I don't know if I have the mercantile skill to do that yet, but we'll look into it in the future. Look at an old school painting, you can see what they used to look like. I think, I don't remember, but I think I've seen something along those lines before. Gosh, everybody here has names. I'm just gonna focus on finding major characters for now, so I don't get too deep into the dialogue. A protectorate can. A derogatory caricature of a protectorate soldier, often referred to as a can, made out of an actual tin can. Inside, you can find anti-protectorate propaganda detailing alleged atrocities the protectorate has committed in North UnderRail and calling upon the people of South to refuse to cooperate with them and actively resist them whenever possible. Hey, that's 2 XP. If we can find one more of those things, we should be in good shape. Hello, darling. Your approach prompts the woman to pull out the almost completely burned cigarette out of her mouth and smile. It's a good-natured smile, alright, but a somewhat lifeless one. It appears weighed down, fatigued. After a swift movement of her yellowish fingers, one of which is missing its nail, the cigarette is placed back into her mouth, lighting up one final time. Smoke escapes her nostrils and mouth, graying the air between you, after which she puts the cigarette out, pressing it a few times against the ashtray before its glow finally dies. Will you decide to pay us a visit? I'm Julia, darling. Pleasure to meet you, sister. You hungry? Thirsty? Well, let's see what you're selling. Let's see. Nothing I need to pick up. I've got so much food with me anyhow. Good to know what you sell. Cool. Alright. Let's keep looking around. We want to find... Let's see, it might be in here. Smoking SMH. Yeah, not my thing. Not my thing. Let's see. Oh, this looks like a main room. We want to find some of the bosses here, take on some jobs. So far, this looks like it's just the sleeping area. That's okay. A little back room, a hidden trapdoor, which I will be sure to investigate later. Let's see. I see, skeleton. I mean, to be clear, I don't hold it against anybody, right? It's not my thing, you know? You see 2 men standing next to a table full of differently colored maps, some printed, some drawn by hand. A true strategic collage. One of the 2 men notices you enter and addresses you. Hey, we found the bosses. I see, skeleton. Yeah. I see. Hello, Scarlet, and welcome to the base. My name is Corbin Trenton, and the gentleman next to me is Alvin Bate. We're currently in charge of the South UnderRail free drone cell. We don't have much to offer in terms of comfort, as you can see for yourself, but don't worry. Once we win this bloody war, we will not be hiding in the underpassages anymore. I see. It's a pleasure to meet you two. Likewise. Always nice to see young blood here, kiddo. We need all the help we can get. Before I forget, you should see Beckett, our supplier, and tell him I sent you. All newcomers get to choose their gear when they first arrive. You'll do that on your way out, because we've got a little errand for you. Alvin, you or me? I'll do it. Alright, kiddo. It's story time. Ooh, story time. Well, you know, useless princess, to each their own. I mean, I'm in the same boat, but, you know, we don't have to, you know, if that's skeleton's thing, that's skeleton's thing. It's not an issue. um, mm-hmm. Uh, so story time. Oh, a long time ago, in Junkyard. Alvin, please. Okay. Ever since Protectorate came to Junkyard and established the United Stations Embassy, we had to form a small group of capable agents who will A. keep an eye on whatever the cans are doing, and B. try to counter the Protectorate brainwashing as much as possible, and various other tasks. They, the agents, are dug in a small hideout for the poorer section of the junkyard, and have operated without a hitch for quite some time. Your mission is simple. Go to junkyard and find the hideout. I'll explain how to get there in a moment. And then talk to Sarah. You've met her before. She's the woman who sent you here and is in charge of the whole junkyard operation. She'll give you some surveillance equipment they recovered, which needs to be brought here. Ah. Okay. Hutch is already on his way here. You might need a helping hand with carrying all that stuff. You'll draw less attention if you go one by one. Okay. Who's Hutch? No, what sort of equipment are we talking about? Unstable explosives. Just joking, kiddo. It's some high-tech communications equipment that'll come in handy to us. Protectorate approved. This bait guy thinks he's funny. Doesn't he? And he is. He is. Good for him, you know? Okay. I know who Hutch is, so I'm ready to go. Just tell me how to get there. You've already met with Sarah in Junkyard, so you know how to reach it. Once you're in Junkyard, find Kareem's bar. There's a small alley just north of it. Once there, take the first door on the left. Knock 4 times, slowly, and they'll let you in. Alright, on my way. Good. Take the equipment to Beckett once you're back. It might seem like a dull thing to do, haul equipment that is, but someone's gotta do it. Usually this is done by Mora, but she can't show her face in Junkyard anymore unless she wants to end up behind bars again. You understand. Take care, and stay free. Alrighty. So long, stay free. Catch you later. Catch you later. But, I'm a little curious about this hidden trapdoor back. It wasn't me. I didn't break it. It wasn't my bad. Are they gonna be mad at me now that I broke their trapdoor? I was just curious. I'm just a curious little rat. I just wanted to see what was in there. Uh-oh. Yeah, rip. Rest in peace to me. Oh no. A bit more coffee for me, and Trenton told me to see you about some gear, Beckett. Yep, I've been told you'd come. At the moment, I can offer you some armor, some weapons, or if you're a Psy gal, I got some of that stuff too. Ooh. I don't need the armor, and I don't need the weapons. I'll take the Psy stuff. I got spare Psy boosters and inhalants, 7 and 5 respectively, and some psionic headbands. I'll take the boosters and inhalants. I don't currently have any on me, I think, for the Psybongs, and we're actually, like, out of reserves. So, if you'd all like to come over here. I know usually I don't share this. Like, I make a joke out of it, but if you want a little bit, here you go. Skeleton? Here you go. Just make sure, pass it around a little bit. Oh, there it goes, all gone. This is such a bad bit. I should stop doing that one. I think we're all set up and ready to go. We've made contact with the free drones. We've got our first mission from them. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I think I want to just keep pursuing their quests for a bit. I think we've mostly cleaned up our quest list. So if we can handle their stuff for a little bit, and then we can hop onto the main quest and hunt down some acid hunters later. So all should be well. Let's see, let's just get out of here for the time being. Let's see. We need to get to Junkyard. In fact, I know exactly where it is in Junkyard. So, we're gonna take a special way there. In fact, it may even end up being a convenient way to get back, come to think of it. We're gonna use a little bit... we're gonna use a little trick dude taught us. Because I think it'll take us right to the back alley that we need to go to. It should be right over here. Let's see. Gotta take a little bit of the juice. And we are going straight to Junkyard. Good, good, good. Door on the left. We might have a problem. It's open. And there's blood under that door. Barred from the other side. Barred from the other side. Barred from the other side. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this all of a sudden. We might have to get into the vents. Hey, but they got snacks. Just like me, for real, for real. Someone is there. Yeah, there's gotta be somebody in here. Let's take a peek through the vents before we walk in on some, like, hostage situation or something. So I'm really not sure exactly what we're contending with at the moment. But I'm pretty sure this is the building we're supposed to go to. And the door was hanging open. There's nobody present in the hideout. We got a restroom here. We could sneak into there. Looks like the rest of the ventilation system's blocked off, so let's give this a try. Ah. I see. It just loops around. To a room I could have gotten to anyways. Great. Lovely. 10 out of 10. No! Number one, how did you beat me here, Hutch? I literally teleported. Number two. Oh no. Hutch and Sarah have been killed, and recently by the looks of it. And people just came out the doors. It's an ambush. Okay, quick. Recover what you can. Search for the equipment. Bear trap is good. Okay. This is probably a joke on the initiate, like, you know, a welcome joke. Definitely. Hey, 3 points of experience from this. Thanks, Hutch. Appreciate it. I'll take your sniper rifle to remember you by. Totally. Okay. Okay. Alright. A protector can, that's a level. They haven't, like, run in here. I'm gonna pop my head out. I'm leaving. Goodbye. um, no thank you. Would rather not be shot to death by the Protectorate firing squad right now. There's probably a whole Free Jones team standing outside, and it's all ketchup. They even have cake. Low efforts. I've got some bad news. Oh no. How do I get out? Oh no, how do I get out? Wait a minute. This door. Okay. I need out. I've got to leave. Yeah, rest in peace, Hutch. We only knew you for just a moment. I should have known that such a nice character wouldn't last that long. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it really is like the full firing squad here. Well, what can I say? It's a day in the life of a revolutionary. Occasionally, you might be fucked. um, well then. Alright. I think I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. They're ready for me. They're gonna gun me down when I step out there. I wonder if they're gonna, like, talk to me if I come out here. Or if they're just gonna literally, like, shoot me to death. They're all hostile. You can just leave. It's just fine, I think. You see all the vents? None of the vents go anywhere. None of the vents connect to where I need to be. What I would give for a stealth field right about now. Yeah, they need to talk to you about car warranty. Yeah, that's what they're here about. And want another bite of your cheese? Oh, here you go. I hand it to you. Is there not another vent? Here. Because there's this vent, which doesn't let me escape. There's the vent into the hallway, and then these two vents into the room. None of these actually go anywhere. Did you buy the vanishing grenades? I did. You're so right, though. I did buy the vanishing grenades. I'm gonna have to smoke bomb my way out of here. That's what we've learned. It'll be okay. Where are they? They're in my... Here they are. Makeshift grenade filled with vanishing powder. Can I use these? Yeah, okay. Help, stepbro, I'm stuck in these Protectorate ambush. Nope, I think I can get out. Watch this. There we are. They start to get an idea that I'm here. But you see, they are fools. Because actually, it wasn't just any old free drone agent. It was I. The teleporting temporal sniper with a smoke bomb in their hand. So now, contraction speeds me up. I sprint. They've probably secured the communications equipment. That's right. It was I, Dio, the entire time. Actually, we could probably just kill them. Now that I'm looking at this, hold on, go back a little bit. We could just disappear with the smoke bomb, but I think I can actually take them out. Let's see, load up the good stuff. GHP. HP for the little guys. Maybe a level in the hallway? Oh. That's new. um... Some stupid hobo in a rat skin suit. Yeah, it's just me in a rat suit. I can improve my feet? Yeah, apparently. I didn't know that they'd implemented in this game. I thought that was just something I did, I'm gonna shut up now. um... I suppose... Gosh, specializations. Wow. Cool. I didn't even know this existed in the leveling system. Well, let's max that. What do I want? I kind of want to catch stealth up and just be like crazy stealthy. But also, dialogue is important to me. And getting my persuasion and mercantile up seems really good. The 1-point shooting spree happens definitely. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at all of this. This could be decent. Get the persuasion up, start pushing that towards the appropriate level. Or even you could go... mercantile up? I'm not sure. Because I do like being able to talk my way into and out of situations. I like that. I like the roleplay of it. Yeah. 95 mercantile, remember? Mm-hmm. So we're getting close. I can't quite get up to 95, I don't think. Unless, is it everything for this? No. I can't quite hit 95, so I'm not gonna rush it entirely just yet. But soon. Are you in the belt or not in the belt? The belt? We're wearing the bullet strap belt, I think. Is what we've got. Oh, let's see. What fun things have we unlocked this time? Probably fun things. There's a belt that gives 25 mercantile. Oh, if you're in bullet strap, you need 70 blitzkrieg power for PTA. Oh, not sure what else. Okay, so we actually then need. You're thinking. Oh well, here it is. 70 mercantile, and then plus 25 from the belt gets us the proper amount. Is what we're thinking. Okay. Well, there we go. That's a win. That works for me then. Let's see. What else we have is we got aim shot, nimble, recklessness, sprint, snipe, ambush, psychotemporal acceleration, shooting spree, sharpshooter, hunter doesn't do anything, and psi empathy, which is, you know, belt is kind of rare, but it appears a couple times here and there. Ah, I see. So we may not be able to rely on it. I see. I understand. I think I've seen one that gives like 15, right? We have it already? Oh. I see. Maybe we did pick it up. I just don't remember anything. Blitz could be pretty good. 15 is the green one, 25 is the blue one. Ah, I see, I see. Let's see, what were we thinking? Crit power? Critical power. For each 1% of weapon or unarmed attack critical damage bonus above 100%, you gain an additional 1% critical damage bonus. Memory problem, sisters. That's me. Memory? But I hardly even know her. Let's see. For 180%, you'll have plus 80%. That is, yeah, that does sound really good. So we want like critical power just to push our damage even higher, is what we're thinking? Does this work with, what kind of crit damage sources do I have right now? I'm guessing on my snipers. And with a sharpshooter? Oh, hold on, let me check. Sharpshooter increases your critical damage bonus with sniper rifles when fully focused by 30%. Ah, okay. So even just from sharpshooter. It pushes it way up. Generally, yes, you do, but sniper's already kind of one-shot with crits, so I don't know if that's very useful. Yeah, when we hit crits, things tend to die. And even if they don't, we can recurrence them. But it does seem nice. On the crit, it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure it's fragments on shotguns. I see. Let's see, that's definitely a strong candidate. Let's take a look at some of the other things we've got. Most of this stuff's old. News. Continuum ripple. We don't need that because we don't use that ability. Premeditation. When activated, this ability will reduce the side cost of your next side ability by 50%. Its action point cost by 100% and increase its range. No, I don't think we need that. Uncanny dodge is funny, but I don't think that's strictly necessary. You have 7 agi, 10 she can get blitz. Ah. And then she's picked sprint, the funny. Yeah, we could get a blitz. Which is another one we were looking at, I think. Check future orientation. That's right, we were looking at this one last time, weren't we? Reduces cooldowns of all temporal manipulation psi abilities that have cooldown by 1 turn. Increases action point cost for the psi abilities by 5, provided they have a cost. Reduce cooldowns on these things actually could be really good. Blitz for hell of a boss. I wish. I wish, Skeleton. Gosh, it'd be great to have that little guy around. Future orientation seems good, but we've also got LTI. So... But then you just spam it more. But then we don't really have the side for it. Unless we just chug boosters constantly. Which I guess is also possible. We don't need shotgun skills. We don't need that. I'm kind of leaning towards crit power. Or future orientation. Or blitz. Actually, we've got sprint. We can sprint to trigger blitz, right? Like to get more out of blitz. Does that work? I think that works. And we've got contraction too, so we can still go like super fast. Oh. So that's up to 20 additional action points. That's half of a sniper rifle shot from our big one. With this shooting spree, we could get like too many sniper rifle shots per turn. I hope you will get soon points. Imagine not being a fancy footwork enjoyer. Yep, I know. I think I'm gonna take Blitz. I think it goes with the time sniper theme we got here, where I am just gonna channel all of my movement into shooting as much as humanly possible. Skills I think are okay. Guns is maxed out. We're keeping the persuasion climbing because we never really know when this is gonna come up. I think I'm aiming for like 100 persuasion on this character is what we talked about. And then we'll get the mercantile up to where it needs to be, and we'll be happy. If we find that belt, it doesn't have to go higher. 105, yeah, okay. 105 persuasion. That's coming up here soon. We can up mercantile a little bit more. And then we can start thinking about coming back over here and dumping tons of points into the stuff we've been neglecting. Cool. I like it. We've got... Over here, we've got an attribute point to spend. That could be perception. It could be agility. And I'm not really sure at this point, because perception, if you put that in here, guns just goes up. You know? Gun go up more. Once you have 90 mercantile, you get 18 synergy for persuasion. Oh. How does that work out math-wise then? Okay, pretty good. I think this is fine then for now. Yeah, but damage is numbers, big numbers. Yeah, so perception's gonna let us hit things better, right? And that's important. But agility helps us stealth better and maybe not die as readily. Or you could get 5 dex for strafe. You know, it's possible. I mean, strafe does seem pretty good, but at this point I think it's just not happening anymore. 13 agility for expert sprint. Oh, expert sprint. That could be fun. I presume that expert sprint is just even more sprint. I guess it's probably a specialization, isn't it? Sprint. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a veteran feat. Oh, I see. I didn't know that those existed either. You get 3 on 26, 28, and 30. Oh, I see. I don't know. I'm torn. Higher agility does sound pretty cool. It's gonna up our stealth. It's gonna up all of this stuff, which is good. This is our survivability. Expert perception for more damage. Do we have enough for expert perception, do we think? Oh, I'm going sleepy, it's late. I'll listen to you again from laptop and fall asleep to your voice. Good night, Scarlet. Oh, good night, useless princess. It was so lovely having you stop in. You have a delightful rest. You can get 5 decks here, get 11 agility on 24, they get +2 on 26, and scrutinous. I'm not sure. Huh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Malky. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. um, tell you what. Um, I think I'm gonna choose to go with perception. Because we're just gonna keep stacking perception. One day it will tell me that I'm not allowed to put any more points into perception. And we will do as much damage in this game as is humanly possible. More damage is better, I think. Let's see, shooting spree. Oh no. Oh no, why do they let me pick this? I don't care about anything else here. Doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. No, that's not allowed. You can't let me have this. I don't think that this should be allowed. That I can upgrade shooting spree to refund an additional shot. Is this a mistake? Did like a finger slip here? Oh yes, a boop for you, skeleton. I think that they made a mistake letting me have this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 16 shooting spree is big. Yeah. Like, even me, an idiot that doesn't know anything about this game and builds in it, looks at this and says, oh my gosh. Why did they let me have this? I don't recommend it. Yeah, Bubuchian, you seem to have a very different philosophy on the whole, build thing going on here. I really appreciate it. Scarlet, have you ever heard of Fear and Hunger? Yeah, actually. Yoashio mentioned it, some time ago. I don't know a whole ton about it, except spooky. But we've been linked some, videos on it. Yeah. I think I'm ready to accept. And now, I step forth. Newly empowered. They're like, huh, she only has 1 shooting spree shot. She only has 1 shooting spree shot. She can't get us all, can she? Little do they know, I have 2. Oh no, he's alive. Quick contraction. You'll die to recurrence. If you ever choose to stream it, you'll need to grab SWF mod, because some monsters just have their... Oh, like a safe for work mod. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for the warning, skeleton. Duly noted. Let's see. Huh. But there's no level up, just items, so you rely on knowledge to progress, and death equals restarted. Oh, that's pretty nifty. We may have to check that out. We may. I am not gonna stand in the middle of this hallway and wait for them to shoot me to death. Believe it or not, I think that's a less than good idea. Unless I re-stealth. Which I... Which I could if I really felt like it. If I sprint, blitz, I could re-stealth. I guess I'll go pretend to code instead. If you so desire, low efforts. If you so desire, I wish you the best of luck. Um, oh gosh. Um, is this the right call? If I step in here, because we haven't ever taken low efforts advice and taken strafe. If I step in here, I'm gonna be kind of having some difficulty getting additional shots. I think I need to step in here though. Yeah, the shock trooper comes around. They're vulnerable to me now. I don't know that I can deal with the shock trooper, but we'll certainly do our best. I'm gonna put my own shield up. Then you gotta allege what states of characters. Yeah, that sounds really cool, Skeleton. I've been reading along with your description, and it's like, huh, I'll really have to check that game out. Sounds nifty. I do know. I like killing one guy and then all of them explode. Um, my Momo does a rare screech. I guess it's about to die, or likewise, it's not hot or anything. Wait, what is low efforts? Oh, it's an MT spell. Oh. Well, making everybody like chain explode does also sound like a good way to play this game, frankly. So it goes. Let's see. We might be able to just kill you, buddy. However, maybe I cannot. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm allowed not to kill you. Mobo's motherboard. Oh, I see. I hope your motherboard does not explode, low efforts. That would be deeply unfortunate. Here, we'll load these. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, those snipers are gonna be annoying. I'm kind of stuck, I'm sorry to say. Just a little bit. I kind of need to take this guy out most of all. I think the only way I'm going to do that is just by throwing lead at this guy. Like that. Hit him with one of these. Blitz. Vanishing powder. And hope that they don't reacquire me that easily. Nope. Maybe getting trapped in the closet was a bad idea. Have we considered? Oh, now I have to redo the level. Hold on, let me put all this back. Let's see, we put 5 in guns, rest in mercantile, we took blitz for our feet, there it is, and we took shooting spree shots. Confirm that, save over it so we don't have to redo that again. This time it'll go better. Promise. That guy with the energy pistol is real dangerous, I'm realizing. So it goes. So it goes. Mm-hmm. 95% chances. They happen in this game. That's better. Okay. Next up... I never loaded the good bullets, that's an issue. So I don't think... yeah, that's not going to be lethal, unfortunately. That's fine. Now it's lethal. I need to hit you with this. Blitz so that I can stealth. Why did I not re-stealth? If only there was a way to repair this gun. Oh. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that is important. Let's go ahead and go back and do that, shall we? Especially since that stealth just didn't work the way I expected it to. Repair kit, repair kit, repair kit. Where do I keep those these days? Somewhere in my pockets. Oh no, do I not have any on me? Uh-oh. You could skip the 50 of the last actions you did and use vanishing powder and break loss. Ah, that's an idea. That is definitely an idea. Let's see. Well, I don't think we can repair this gun. Did we get TM magic on them? Some of them. Some of them. That's reloaded with the good stuff. This is reloaded with the good stuff. Save so we don't have to do the setup again. This time we just do better, right? Kill. Kill. Alright. You can tell by the thing, you can try the Hutch gun. Oh, that's right, we did pick up the Hutch gun, didn't we? It's pretty good. Oh my goodness, that's really good, actually. Yeah, we can try that out, if it comes to it. Okay, you're all donezo. Which means I'm gonna need to use sprint. Disappear. And run. I may be ever so slightly displeased at the moment. Rumors have it. Rumors have it. Might be a little upset. It has been stated, though that is possible. There you go. So you hit that. We should... yeah, we've got a turn. So I should fall back from him a little bit and get ready to actually, like, properly shoot this guy to death. Just a little bit, just ever so slightly. It has better synergy with crit power. Oh, we'll have to take a look at it. I see, I see. Let's see. Any damage taken will remove the effect. Okay, so we're not going to shoot you this turn. But they're going to just come around this corner and shoot me. Okay. What if we just left? No, I want to kill them. At this point, I want to, like, test the build, right? We'll try the 8.6. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if it does better. It should. It just doesn't have the good ammo, so... But I don't think it's gonna need it. Okay, maybe it needs it. um... Let's see, I'm gonna need more speed to get away here. They resist, because of course they do. Recurrence guarantees that this guy dies eventually. Yeah, it turns out relying on multiple 95% is pretty bad for reload action. Yeah. Yeah, kind of is. It kind of is a bit, isn't it? Okay. Here's what I want. I want to get out of here. I'm gonna vanish. I'm gonna vanish, go hide in my corner, and nobody's going to bother me anymore. Totally for real, for real. That guy's gonna die out there. It's gonna be very funny. And it's all gonna be okay. You could be shooting 9 rounds at 50% chance to hit instead. I mean, I could. But also, have you ever considered the sheer unadulterated power of the sniper rifle? There they are, both dead. Looks like that guy's put his shield down, which means we can try this whole little bit of shenanigans over again, and the heavily armored targets are dead. So, actually, I think I win. I think I win this time, is what happens. I'm just sissy knowing you to run another character after this one. Oh gosh, that really is what you're trying, huh? You're like, you want to run an assault rifle character. Ooh, spears, claymores. I believe it, I believe it. Good. We do get to pull some oddities off these guys. That ain't half bad. Take your guns too. Looks like I need to break some down for kits. A couple more dog tags. Some 8.6 rounds to use with that sniper rifle we just picked up. We got all the protectorate dog tags we need. It's a decent shield emitter. We'll take it. Plasma pistol, seeker goggles, patching kit. Alright, nice. Yes, and then join cans, then lube up your gun and burst all. I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. I definitely wasn't reading that, not getting what you were saying, until the very last moment. Here, we'll take this for salvage. I'm gonna break down a lot of these guns so we can fix up our rifle. But that is that. Oh no. Oh gosh. Yeah, this cell got wiped out. Oh gosh, they even tossed old Jonas's body in here. One of his clones, oh no. Anything in here? It would be nice to find, though I doubt we're gonna find it, communications equipment that we were meant to bring back. It's actually true. We even get a gay lieutenant. Ah, I see. Well, so it goes. Uh, Duly noted. Let's see. Seeker lens could be nice. Grab one of those. Capacitor, rapid reloader, a couple metal scraps. Nothing else here I need. Sonic headband blueprint should sell. Cool. Unfortunately, I believe that the Protectorate has recovered the communications equipment. Which means that this is an L. I mean, it's a W for us XP-wise. We did very well there. But everything else about this is an L. Thankfully, we still have a second site. So back to rail crossing for me. I'm just gonna zip on out of here. Oh, it's such a shame that Hutch died, though. Oh. He somehow beat me to rail crossing. Can you quickly shoot up Grey Army base now that you have shooting spree? Oh, yeah, I guess we could now, couldn't we? Did you do it or just skip for now? Oh, we just took care of the, that little base that we were just in, all wrapped up. As for farming Grey Army base for the Spec Ops armor, if that's what you mean, we have not gone back to do that. That has not quite happened yet. Yeah, you have to adopt laser now? W. Actually, never mind. Good friendship ended with Hutch. Laser, my new best friend. The dog waggles its tail. Woof woof. Oh, I'm actually gonna kill everyone in Grey Army. Great idea. Yeah, have fun. Hey, Beckett. Oh. Well, I guess I'll report into you later. Oh, hello, Hesus Princess. Laser is ours now. Obtained. All according to plan. I didn't even have to organize Hutch's death. It just kind of happened on its own. When I got there with my AR guy, I just started blasting out of the door. It sounds like a you thing to do, low efforts. Listen, kiddo, I know you're busy and all that, but I got something I'd like to talk to you about. It's pretty important. Alright, let's hear it. I think you should know, kiddo. You're part of the family now. One of our patrols was, well, ambushed by the lurkers. Only one man managed to escape, and he told me that the rest were taken east, probably deep into lurker territory. What do you want me to do? I'd like to send an army to raise the lurkers and rescue our fighters, but we're short on people as always. So I'm looking for volunteers to go into lurker territory and look for the captured fighters. I'm not cold-hearted. I know our men and women, despite being really brave, are very uncomfortable when it comes to fighting lurkers. I understand it. Lurkers are monsters. So I reckon I'll ask for volunteers first instead of just picking at random who should go look for free drones that could already be dead. So what's your take on the idea? Huh. Still listening from bed? Oh, I hope you're all comfy, useless princess. Well, I mean, they got in the way between me and the Louvre. Kind of a bad idea. Yeah, I'm kind of learning, low efforts, that, you're kind of big on that whole, lubrication thing. Good for you. You know what you like, huh? I'm up for it. If there's even a slight chance that they're still alive, I say we should go for it. Excellent. Lurkers have a large encampment east of our base. I'm thinking that's the most probable place to take the captives to, but nothing is certain. Alrighty. Lurkers, here I come. That's the spirit. Trenton, I got bad news. Yeah, maintenance is important, or your tool will just break in half and explode in your face. Well, the breaking in half part is less than desirable. If we're talking about guns, the exploding in your face definitely a bad thing too. You wouldn't want that to happen with a firearm. I am comfy. Good to hear it. Um, let's see. So Trenton, bad news. The protectorate found out about the hideout. They ambushed me there, but I made it out alive. What? What happened to Hutch and Sarah and the rest? They're gone. Sorry. Trenton bites his lip, and his stare shifts towards the ceiling. As he lowers his head back, he speaks. How did those pigs find out? There's nothing we could have done. We're blind and deaf and junkyard now. Oh, we are, but the cans are not. They knew Scarlet was coming and ambushed her, which is remarkable because I literally teleported, like, through the fabric of reality. Like, Trenton, listen, you may not believe this, but I did get there by teleporting there. I have no idea how they could have possibly figured it out. Unless they've got a spy here in the base. That's what you just said, right? That is correct. Then this is the final proof. There is a spy in our ranks. An imposter? Among us? In the free drones? This is not the first time this has happened, Scarlet. We've already had several suspicious Protectorate somehow knew we were there situations. You're right, I'm afraid. We have a serious problem. If the Cans really have a spy here, then they know about the whole plan. We have to move fast, Alvin, or else we risk everything we've worked so hard for. Huh. I should do Modern Soldier with M16 and Grey Ops. That would be a bit, wouldn't it, low efforts? He could be anyone. He could be him. He could be you. He could even be me. Yeah, it's just the... the TF2 thing. Alright. What is this plan? Exactly 6 months ago, the three of us, Alvin, Marcel, and I, had devised a plan which would completely paralyze the Protectorate's machinery in South UnderRail. Since you came here, we've lost a critical hideout and junkyard. We've lost many good men and women, and foremost, friends. We're also absolutely positive that there is a traitor within our ranks, ever since you came here. But don't worry, I have full faith in your loyalty. You couldn't have possibly known about all these things, about our plans, and after all, we've had our own doubts for some time before your arrival. Because of all this, the less people know about what we're about to do, the better. First, allow me to explain the situation. Red spies in the base. He's red too here, so surely a TF2 reference. We'll keep an eye out then for the red spy. I'll let him continue. As you know, South UnderRail is divided into Lower UnderRail, where we are now, and Upper UnderRail, which is above us, naturally. The Protectorate's largest base in the region, Fort Apogee, is located in Upper UnderRail, and it's virtually untouchable. It's their main base in South UnderRail, and as such is heavily defended and out of our reach at the moment. Meanwhile, in Lower UnderRail, South Railroad Outpost and the Junkyard Embassy below it are not, and that makes them much more viable targets. Now you might ask, can't the Protectorate send troops to reinforce these locations? Well, yes and no. If we exclude small transition points, Lower and Upper UnderRail are connected only by Core City, and due to the political situation there, as well as the logistical problems of transporting personnel and equipment through such an inconvenient location, makes it very difficult to reinforce something as remote as SRO effectively. Because of this, the Cans are trying to establish a large troop elevator that is to connect Upper and Lower UnderRail With it, they'll be capable of reinforcing SRO with relative ease and further ease their expansion into the south. This cannot be allowed to happen. Fortunately, the elevator is not fully operational yet, but we expect its completion fairly soon. Based on all this, the plan is as follows. Our main target is South Railroad Outpost. Cut off the Junkyard Embassy will be easy pickings, and the Protectorate influence in Junkyard will be gone. But in order to do that, it is necessary to sabotage the elevator first. With it taken care of, the only way to get down here is through Core City, and as I have said before, that'll take too much time. Sure, they might be able to pull some troops to defend SRO, but nothing really significant. We hope. After the elevator is sabotaged, we take out SRO, and with the exclusion of small garrisons, we basically control lower UnderRail. That's it. It seems simple, but it'll be difficult to pull off, especially due to the fact that our hideout in Junkyard is gone, and that we have a traitor within our ranks. That's why we must move quickly. We weren't planning on executing the operation yet, but now we're under serious pressure. I want you to take out this elevator as soon as possible. Once you're ready, come and see me. Sounds like a good plan. But taking out the elevator is not going to be easy, especially if they have some idea of who I am. Although, I did take out all the witnesses in that base. Do we think the Protectorate knows who I am? Or do I still have embassy access? Maybe. We can see. You mentioned Marcella. Who is she? Marcella Green was one of the cell's leaders, alongside Alvin and myself. I must admit that she was the charismatic one. She knew how to motivate people, how to make them believe they can overcome anything Protectorate throws at them and end up victorious. It's something I really admired, and truthfully, I envied her for it. It's something I'll never be able to do. She disappeared without a trace about 2 months ago. She left the base for an unspecified reason and never returned. We searched for her, but as you can see, we haven't found her. Maybe she ran away? She's not a coward, that I can be certain of. Either something happened to her, or she's not on our side anymore. Yes, perhaps she is the spy. It would be logical. On the other hand, we've had incidents where Protectorate expected us happen even after she disappeared. We searched for bugs and other hidden equipment, but found nothing. I hope she hasn't betrayed us. Traitors are punished by death, and if we ever find her, we're gonna have a long talk. I'm ready to take out the Protectorate elevator. Alvin, I'll brief Scarlet if you don't mind. Not at all. Let the briefing begin. Good. Scarlet, I must remind you again that this mission and everything after it is really important for the future of South UnderRail. You will go on this mission completely alone. It is important to keep everything low profile until we finally strike. Alright, how do I... Well, I already know where the elevator is. Tell me where it is and I'll turn it into a pile of rubble. I'm liking your enthusiasm. Anyway, the elevator lies within Epione Lab, a facility located in Upper UnderRail between Core City's top level and Protectorate main base Fort Apogee. The easiest way to find it is to follow the blue metro line. You'll know it when you see it. It's safe to assume that the facility is well defended, so you must find a clever way to get in. Based on some old plans we managed to obtain, the facility has a weak spot. It's load-bearing pillars. If you can destroy these pillars, the whole construction will collapse. We hope. I guess I should see Beckett about the explosives? That is correct. He'll give you 5 C4 charges and a detonator. Once you've placed all the explosives, get to a safe distance and detonate. Protectorate will be in chaos after this, leaving us with enough room to assault South Railroad Outpost. I wish you all the best, Scarlet. Don't forget to talk to Beckett. Take care, kiddo. Make them pay for all the lives they took. Alrighty. Here I come. Lovely. I do love a good little bit of demolition work. That reminds me, actually. So Kit is planning on running a, he's actually planning on running a D&D campaign here soon. Kind of in a Age of Exploration, kind of setting, that he's writing up, kind of based off of kind of a high fantasy interpretation of, I guess, the settling of the Americas and stuff, you know? The colonization of them. With some unique twists that he's planning. I'm intrigued to see how it'll work out. But I've decided for it. I'm planning on playing a demolitions expert. And I'm very excited for it. We've had a talk about a background that I'm actually quite excited for. Oh, I always wanted to do a necromancer in D&D, or a very... Yeah, that one track skeleton. Both of those track. And yeah, what's up? But yeah, I think the background I'm working with the character is she's gonna be... I need to figure out what like the proper like job title would have been in like the Spanish Navy. Like a recently like would be like a cannon master, or like the person who's in charge of the cannons on like a ship, right? Like an artillery master or something. Who used like evocation magic for like, you know, cannonry and all of that. And maybe had a bit of a career change following following a certain ship that she was in charge of the cannons for, maybe ever so slightly exploding and sinking into the ocean. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm very excited for it. So anyhow, I'm as the kids say, I am hype for picking up these explosives and taking them with me. So that's 5 charges and a detonator, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I put you? There's 5. Detonator. Check. That's it. Then have everything you need. He gives you the explosives and the detonator. Alright. Wish me luck, Becca. Good luck to you, you brave bastard. Stay free. Alrighty. Cool. Nifty, nifty. So, we got a little bit of explosives work to do. Just a little bit of, tomfoolery, as you may say. Oh, the dog stares at the wall with a sad look on its face. It's okay, little guy. It's okay. Laser's sad. Oh. I'm displeased about that. The Protectorate made the dog sad, so, unfortunately, they're all going to have to die now. However, finding Epion Lab in Upper UnderRail is going to take just a little bit of work. I'm wondering if this is me biting off more than I can chew, or if this is something I'm actually capable of pulling off right now. I hope it is. While we're here, though, there's a couple things I want to get out of my inventory. We got a couple of little presents for our guy over here. I'm gonna drop these off while I'm in the area. Hey, Miles. About the old world weapons. Never mind. Apparently I can't deliver this to you. That's okay. It happens. It's not a high priority anyhow. You want one blueprint? 2 firearms, which I should unload first. Which one's the really good one? This is the really good one. Don't sell that. Don't sell this one. Sell this one. And this one, right? No, this is the one you keep, actually. So actually, pick that up. Reload it. Sorry, I've got so many 8.6 Corsairs in my inventory. I'm getting them mixed up. Cool. We're holding on to the one that I don't want to sell. So sell those 2. We'll sell the blueprint, which I don't need. Where did I put it? There it is. Like one of those. Like that. And maybe more like that. Cool. I'll just take the money. Then we need to recycle the remaining guns so that we can actually repair our main sniper, because that's kind of important, ever so slightly. Rumors have it, kind of a good idea to have weapons that are working properly. Cool. Repair kit. Cool. I'll just have... I only have enough to create a little one, but that'll do for the moment. Just a little patch job. Cool. And this can go here. I guess I should just be using this one then in the main slot for now, until we run a little lower on ammo. And I think we're good to go. Gosh, my inventory is such a mess. Should I be stopping by home? Drop some stuff off? Maybe. Should probably stop by Dudes and pick up some more brew. I think we're running low on that. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, we'll pop around, we'll fix our inventory, and then we're going north. Or to upper UnderRail, I guess. Let's see. Dude's cave home. Hey, buddy. I need juice. Cool. See ya. Southgate Station. We will go ahead and swing by here. Hey, Pascal. I want to drop off couple of these while I'm thinking about it. That'll be cool. Just continue to very slowly correct my very overly full inventory. Armory, similar story. Do you have any fun bullets? There. That should sort that out nicely. Yep, that'll do. Engineering Cyber Labs. For electronic parts, I can give you a shield capacitor that's not amazing. A bunch of these. You don't want all of those. That's okay. I understand. It do be that way. And let's find the... I don't think any of these are actually better than what I've got. Not that you're willing to buy any of them from me. That's a shame. Not that you're willing to buy from me. Blueprint? One more blueprint. There you go. You can't quite give me enough money. Are you selling anything that I might want? The answer, unfortunately, appears to be no. There, that's better. Cool. It helps. As we continue to build up money for the future. Oh, engineering. They might want a couple things. Probably not, but... Nah, life goes on. Ready for the big idea, Scarlet? How big is this idea, Skeleton? It took you a second to type it all up. About how big of an idea are we talking here? Oh. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. I see what you're thinking. Huh. Where was I going next? I think just private quarters. We're just gonna dump a whole lot of stuff in a locker real quick and then we'll get moving. Uh-huh. I mean, it could be cool. It could be cool, Skeleton. It might be a bit of a sizable idea for us to talk about at the moment, but, you know, sounds nifty enough. Let's see, drop off some of that, dump the rest of this stuff. This is a really nice rifle. It is. Oh, but the crit damage bonus isn't very good, actually. So you know what? Never mind. Actually, that rifle makes me sad to look at. Is what I've decided now. Because it doesn't have the crit damage bonus that makes these so good. We split this. You toss one of them in here. Toss that in, a couple of these. One of those. Grab those out so you don't run out again. But yeah, I kind of like the concept, Skeleton. I kind of like what you're thinking of here. Sounds spooky at the very least. And, you know, I'm a fan of that concept. We'll dump a whole bunch of that in here. Soup. Some of this. Some of that. A little of that. A little of this. Let's see. Critical chance up. Damage. I mean, these are good. What do I want to bring along here? This isn't very good. Can drop that off. This is interesting Seeker goggles, but also probably not very good considering that we have guaranteed crit attacks, like aim shot, that we can do relatively reliably. Can drop off the 8.6, take out the good 7.62 rounds, leave the rest in there. Same with the 5mm, you don't need to carry much of that around. There's enough in the pistol to kill cameras for us. This is an unholy amount of health hypos. Please, somebody send help. Just... Oh my gosh. Why did I carry that many with me? What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking, that was the problem. That was the issue we were having. It's a couple pounds of batteries. You can get rid of half of those. I'll keep the small ones. Just 'cause. So you go and see this capacitors, bullet casings. I'm gonna put, oh my gosh, it just keeps, it's a mess. It's all a mess. All my attempts to maintain some kind of system of organization here have been for naught. I have yet to find the part that I need to finish off this new sniper, so I'm just gonna toss the rest of this in here so I'm not lugging it around everywhere. Blueprints get dropped off, and that's a much more respectable inventory than we had a few seconds ago. Just don't look in those lockers. Just don't look at them. I promise, there's nothing in there that you need to see. They're evil, basically, in summary. Alrighty. Well, with that, I think we're ready to go. Let's go back down to agronomy. Now let's get out of here. We're going to upper UnderRail, right? Which means I should go... I guess to the core city entrance is fine. Hey, buddies. How's tricks? Tricky? I hope so. I said that to somebody the other day. Who was it? Like last week. And they just looked at me dumbfounded. Like I had just said something horrible to them. And I had to like slow down and explain that this is just an old people way of asking how you're doing. I think I need to go to the upper metro station, and they said that we should follow the blue line to Epion Lab. Oh, they've even got a train here. What if I just took the train? Have we ever considered just traveling by metro? Oh my gosh. Big spooky pyramid is on my map now. Oh no. I can't fall asleep tonight? Oh no. I'm sorry, useless princess. I hope you're able to get some sleep soon. Is something keeping you up, or Just the insomnia hitting. Because it does that to me too. Sometimes you'll just need to sleep, you'll want to sleep, and you just lay there and it just doesn't do a thing. I heard a Metro nuclear winter flashback. We ride around on the Metro, underground, hanging out. So let's see. Epion Lab is that way. I just want to scout out this area a little bit before I go that direction. Make sure I'm not missing anything important, though I doubt it. Okay, cool. I think we're good. See, this place looks more like it was built with the intention of serving, like, people. Like, commercial passengers. We've got to be relatively close to the surface, right? Huh. Thank you, Scarlett. I think insomnia, or I fell asleep in the middle of the day, so now maybe I can't. I usually don't have problems falling asleep. I see. Yeah, those mid-afternoon naps do mess with things a little bit, don't they? We got some Protectorate troops here. I don't want to be seen. Alright, we're in a controlled zone. Setting traps, planting explosives near other characters might provoke them. If members of certain factions take damage from your traps or explosives, they'll automatically track it back to you and turn hostile. If they discover traps or explosives planted by you, they'll automatically track it back to you and will turn hostile. And we are to leave no witnesses. If you trigger hostilities with characters in this zone and leave the zone before disposing of the witnesses, the hostilities may propagate to the entire faction and even allied factions. Okay. I see. Then we're gonna have to go in. We've got to find the load-bearing pillars. Buddy just sees me when I walk in. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna climb this. We're going to die now. Occasionally I make mistakes. Occasionally I commit grievous errors. Maybe I can talk my way in a little bit. Hold on. The soldier stops you. This is a restricted area, citizen. I'm gonna have to order you to leave immediately. What is this place? That's none of your business. Leave the area now or I'll be compelled to use force. Am I clear? Okay, got the message. I'm off. I was never here. They're not even gonna let me in. That's an issue. You ever play the Russian Fallout game? The one where you go around in Metro? Yep, I've played through the Metro games. They're pretty good. I enjoyed them quite a bit. Epion Lab. We need to get in here. We also need to not get caught so easily. We got caught, like, instantly, which is a major issue. I should hide here for a while. Let that guy lose track of me. Yeah, like so. How did you... See, you just instantly see me, which is a huge issue. I don't get that. Why is it that this sniper sees me right when I come in? Hold on. Did I, like, wander into them at some point? Yeah, when I did like this, I hop back. Not enough stealth? Oh gosh, can they really just see through this much stealth that easily? Because, like, this guy I know can see me because of that. Oh gosh, we may just have to shoot our way through then. Okay. You turn. We can try shooting our way through. Because this sniper just sees us. Flat out. There's not a whole lot that we can do about it, it seems. Take you down. Can I get a stun off on you? No, that would have made my job a lot easier, however. That would have been fun. Should put my shield up. Dilation. I'm just gonna, like, sprint. Sprint into the corner. Then I've got you to handle. You're killable, especially if I can get a little bit of LTI to help me out. Very good. Alright. Load the good stuff. Get ready to kill this heavy gunner. We can blitz it, I think. No, we cannot. Happens. Oof. Oof. Is there another way in here, or am I just biting off way more than I can chew? I've got a feeling that I am biting off considerably more than I can chew here. If this is how this is going. Like, individually, none of these fellows are too dangerous to me. As a group, they absolutely do be. Is this gonna take me out of stealth? No, good. You can come later. These guys have quite a lot of detection. Well, in that case... Oh, well... we're here. But now, we're not. How much stealth have you got right now? We have not leveled it in quite a while. We've got effectively 114 stealth. But we've got room to grow there. By quite a bit. Can we put on balaclava instead? That could help a little bit. We may come back then, if this is how this is going. Rather than just forcing us into it. I think if you get a 20 stealth balaclava, you'll be fine. As Constantine for it. Ah, okay. Constantine. Who are they? And maybe better tabbies? Ah, that makes sense. Maybe a level dumped into stealth too would be nice. I would like that. Oh, it's Oculus. You may need 25 mercantile though. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay, so then we can put a pin in the free drone stuff then. Dealing with the lurker encampment is possible, probably. We'll put a pin in dealing with the troop elevator. We've got a pin in dealing with Oculus. We could look for Freak. That's an option. And then there's Acid Hunters. And a sneeze, I'm so sorry. I think I hit the mute in time on that. One moment. Oh, goodness gracious. You can't find Freak anymore? You joined Cortec? Oh, oof. Well, so it goes, right? I'm gonna... One moment, sorry. Goodness gracious. Sinuses are giving me hell today. So sorry. Quests are good, but the world is pretty large. That is true. It has been a long time since we've done a proper wonder, hasn't it? A proper just pick through the UnderRail. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe, maybe. Where do we want to go then? If we want to wander around. Could it be time? Could it be time to go fishing? It could be time. Okay. It could be time. I don't know that we'll get all the fish. But if anything's gonna motivate me to wander around, it's fishing minigame. I'm sorry, you don't know what you've signed up for. Upper UnderRail is unexplored for you. That's true. And we can look for fish there, too. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. For fishing, caves, upper and lower? Okay. Awesome. So, I need to go get my rod. Okay. I need to head back to... Oh, so yeah, I'll just take the metro, it's fine. There are no lakes in Upper UnderRail, only rails? Oh no. Get multiple rods for fishing, like 3? Okay. Will do, will do. You can't see it, but I'm saluting. Have I never checked this shelf? Well, no wonder, it's empty. Screw that shelf, actually. Well, let's stop by the private quarters. I think I've got a rod here. We'll find it. Buried in the depths of the locker. Do I need bait for fishing? This could be time for the cave hopper meat that we gathered years ago. Where are you? Are you in here? I don't see it in this one. There are very cool dungeons all over the place. I wanted to replay the game to see them. Ah, I see. Well, then maybe we'll run into a few. Because if we're... Mostly this is just an excuse for me to wander around the caves. Is the fishing quest. Because we should be able to find plenty of fun and lovely stuff doing this. I don't see my rod. This is disappointing. Did I never get one? I probably never actually bought one. Because I was like, we'll come back and do this later. Oh, hello! Hello, hello, Mayo. Mayo Dongs. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. What were you all playing? By the way, you also wanted to finish the Cortec quest line for something special? Oh, that's true. But I think that we had progressed that to the point where we needed to, like, do something else that wasn't obvious, so we kind of threw a pin in it for now. I think was what was going on. Oh, hello, hello. Was playing UnderRail? Awesome. Well, you know, as it happens, you know, I just so happen to be playing some UnderRail too. I hope you had a good game. What were you up to in the UnderRail? I hope you were having a good time. For context, welcome everyone. We've been playing this character for a while. You know, we're for those interested, I'll flip through the build real quick. We're level 16, attributes, some skills I'll slowly scroll through, but we're kind of a time manipulating sniper, which is quite a fun vibe, I find. We got feats here for ya. and we just unlocked a specialization, very good one. But this is like my first proper run through of UnderRail. I had played it in years past. I had never really made it past Junkyard, or at least not that far past it, so we are essentially in blind and having a delightful time. Um, just started today, going with spears and psychokinetics. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, that sounds delightful. So lots of stabbing and hitting people with psychic punches, from my understanding. That sounds absolutely delightful. Awesome, awesome. I think I need to go to the Commons. I need to go find Jonas. We are about to embark on a little bit of a journey. We're more or less caught up on our quests, and we want to do a little bit of exploring. And if there's one thing that motivates me to explore, it's a good bit of fishing. Because it's not a good day unless it's a day spent fishing. So, we're gonna grab a rod. We're gonna see if we can't find a few more too before we leave. I have an idea on a place we might be able to snatch a couple. Hey buddy, can you open the gate please? And we're gonna be going and wandering around some caves for a little bit, hoping to maybe catch a cool fish or two. Or failing. This is also always possible. Oh, but I should introduce myself. Goodness, where are my manners? My name is Scarlet. You know? We stream here pretty regularly. Rumors have it that I'm supposed to be here 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on, weekdays. To be perfectly honest, that time's a little bit flexible these days, but we stream UnderRail pretty regularly. It is a game that has surprisingly consumed our stream schedule, frankly. We stream it 3 days out of the week? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's just kind of captured us. It's really, really good. We enjoy it quite a bit. So, that's what we do here. We have a good time with it. Good, I think it's right over here. If a certain individual has been dealt with, he may have left some fishing rods behind I may be able to grab before we go off on our journey. Or such is my hope and dream. Yeah, I can tell UnderRail is a major time sink in a good way. There's just so much to do and wander around. Awesome. I'm gonna dismantle these. These used to belong to somebody. Oh, reel that in. These used to belong to somebody. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who they used to belong to. They're mine now. So I'll claim them officially. We'll do a little bit of fishing. But yeah, you say you're just getting into the UnderRail? Oh, here, we'll check these. What is this? Okay, that one's just got a weird angle to it. Rip Cigar Man, indeed, indeed. A success, a mini head. A miniature giant deep swallows hammered mini head. Ah, so here we can catch the mini heads. We're on a little bit of a job. This shouldn't be big spoilers. Oh. Is it Junkyard? Yeah. He wants a Pentapus, a Slackjaw, a mini head, black dragon, phantom jelly, ghost face, anglerfish, demon squid, shrimp, and walking fish. So I guess we've got one of them. And if we've got that, I guess we can pack up and get moving. Because I'm not sure that much else... Let's see, an anglerfish isn't what I'm looking for. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know where the fishies live. Besides in the water. So we're gonna be doing some wandering around and see if we can find them. You can buy some of the fishes from Alphabet and the Junkyard of Food guy. You see, this is true, Bubuchion. This is a fact. But I respect Geezer Ford. I wouldn't bring him just fish that I didn't catch myself. That would be disingenuous and wrong, and maybe even unethical. I guess I never went this way, huh? Anything out here that's cool? Cave hopper, mine shroom. I guess I just wish there was a way that I could figure out where the little critters live, you know? Oh, hello. We found the beetles. They're practicing. Alright, we'll get this. One. The local beetle did not die. It happens occasionally, don't worry too much. Let's back off just a little bit. Are they going to kill me? Probably not. They're gonna try. There we go. 1 and 2. And that one dies. It explodes. Good. All good. All taken care of. Don't worry about it, folks. That's a long action bar. It really is. What we're doing here, to introduce you to what's going on in this build, Mayo, we've got a lovely little ability that you get from temporal manipulation, one of the psi schools, called psychotemporal contraction. We use this on ourselves. It increases our action points by 20 and our movement points by 30. So we go fast and we do more things. This is temporary. It only lasts like 3 turns, and it could debuff us when it's done. But then we have a sprint for another 30 movement. You can also, if you're feeling desperate, you can use adrenaline to get 20 more action points. You've got shooting spree, which refunds your shots if they kill. And so you just go fast. Just like Sonic, for real, for real. Oh, hello, skeleton. Yes, there are. There are many, like, subdivisions of senses. This is true. That is how it works, indeed, indeed. But basically, yeah, Mayo. This is a go fast build. Go fast, shoot them with one giant bullet, and either they die or we die. There's not a whole lot of in between. Fish. A blue eel. Not on our list. Also not on our list. Looks yummy though, apparently. A walking fish. Hey! What is this goofy little guy? What? It's some sort of walking fish. This thing should not be. What is this little guy doing here? This looks like I drew this. Honestly, I mean, I couldn't even do something this good. This is so goofy. Why did we find the goofiest little guy in this river? Well, so it goes. It appears that the fish are done biting here. Because he's silly, he do be. And Geezer Ford's gonna be quite happy because that one is on our list. Oh, we got an anglerfish too. I didn't realize that was on the list. So we now need a pentapus, a slackjaw, a black dragon, a phantom jelly, a ghost face, a demon squid, and a shrimp. Some rubble. That's our last trilobite that we need. Very good. And, where's my bombs? I will do a little bit of demolition work in search of new caverns to fish in, which is my primary motivation in life. I hope I'm far enough away from the explosives. That hopper was not far enough away from the explosives. Sucks to be you, Hopper. This feels like Deathstalker territory. So just go fast. Don't let it catch up to you. What is this over here? This is water. Believe it or not, I can fish here. It's a little awkward, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's beautiful. Alright, if y'all want some pro fishing tips, if you make a tent out of your fishing rods, they support each other, making it easier to catch the fish. It's very important that you do this. Yellow puckerfish, that's different. Just needs some love and some seasoning, okay. I don't think they're on my list, no. That's okay, we'll hang out here for a sec. This is clearly different territory. A pentapus, It's just a little guy. 5/8 as dangerous as an octopus. Alright, W. Alright, looks like the fish aren't biting anymore. That's okay. We got our pentapus. Another victory for Team Scarlet. As we descend deeper into the caves in search of more opportunities to fish. This could be fun fishing territory. Oh. What's all this then? Oh. Boom. Ooh. They get me every time, these darn siphoners. I should have known this was siphoner territory. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Trying to give me a heart attack. Ugh, absolutely ridiculous. I'll wander around a little bit more. If there's more, I'd like to get rid of them. Such is life. In this case, I suppose we're going to have to go fast. And run. Recurrence. Go even faster. He's guaranteed to die from recurrence. We just need to give him a second. He just hasn't figured it out that he's dead yet. There you go. We get a heart-shaped siphoner marking. It's a piece of siphoner skin containing a marking in the colors common to the creature, but in the shape of a heart. Aww. Cute. It's dead now. The poor little sweetheart. Poor thing. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll do some fishing then, in memory of the poor siphoner. Blue eel. That one got away. As we now proceed to terrorize the area's local fish population. This place has blue eels and mini heads. I don't know that we're gonna get something new here. Never mind. Just goes to show what I know about fishing. That's a black dragon. What does that look like? Indeed, it does look like a black dragon. Indeed. It's not as dangerous as it sounds. Yeah, not too scary. And shrimp. Back to back. More for the list. Let's see. Pentapus Slackjaw, Phantom Jelly, Ghost Face, and a Demon Squid. We're like halfway there. Who knew this whole fishing thing was so easy? Now we just need to find the rest of them. Oh my. Do pardon my roommate. Kit is currently very excited about something. I'm not sure what it is, but I am intrigued. Looks like the fish have stopped biting, as is their prerogative. I guess I'll walk around loudly so more siphoners pop out. I guess they drop oddities that I might want. Because he's silly. That's right, Skeleton. He do be. He's just a silly little guy. Recurrence kills you. So it's time to run. This is just such a funny way to kill things. Say Skelly told him to stop being silly. I'll let him know, I'll let him know. You can't catch me. This is like when, like, you've got a younger sibling, and you're, like, chasing each other around a table, or, like, they're chasing you, and you're always on, like, the opposite side of the table. Gosh, he is a bit rowdy. He'll calm down. And, you know, you're always on the opposite side of the table, so they can't quite catch you. Except then they die. Is the only difference, really. In this version of the game, they die horribly at the end. Oh, hello. This one actually got the jump on me. This one really got the jump on me. Oh no. Contraction. Go fast. All good. Taken care of. Would you ever do a collab with Kit? Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we've talked about it a little bit. We've got a few ideas for doing a collaboration with Kit. One of them could be a Civ game. We play Civ together sometimes, and it's a riot, so streaming Civilization could be fun. There have also been talks of streaming some of our grand strategy games that we played together sometimes. We've recently gotten into EU4. Neither of us know how to play. I think it would make for a very funny, very good stream. Mostly we just need to get him to sit down and decide on a time, and it should be all good to go. Oh my gosh. Even when I'm expecting the siphoners, they still spook me. Oh my gosh. No more oddities from them, unfortunately. But a trapdoor for some reason. Hello? No, please. No, please, Crawler. I'd rather not die here. I incapacitated myself. Well, it was nice. It's been lovely. It was a moment to be alive. Oh no, does it send me all the way back to here? Oof. No, that means I didn't get the fish. It's evil. Cruel and unusual punishment. Is what that is. Actually detestable. There we are. You're almost gone, buddy. Your friend has popped out. That's nice. Good for you. Oh, now I'm mad, though. Recurrence kills you. Sprint gets me away. Now I'm upset. I lost my cool fish. Well, I guess we're quick saving after we catch cool fish. Is our new policy here. I'll set up the rods. Oh, jeez. Because we got like 2 important ones. We got the black dragon and the shrimp. I was so excited. Enough space. Okay. I was standing on top of it, I think. But yeah, Skeleton, I think, I do really want to collaborate with Kit sometime on stream. I think it would be very, very fun, especially since Kit is already such a regular guest star, by yelling in the background occasionally. Blue eel. Yellow puckerfish, not what I'm looking for. Anglerfish, already got one. I've got a feeling we're not recreating the back-to-back that we got before. I think I messed up. I think that Lady Luck has turned away from me. I think we're on bad terms right now. I squandered her gifts. Another walking fish. She spites me. She's like, have another goofy little guy. He's just like you for real, for real. Gosh. They're done biting. It's an L. Oof. Well, we'll take some revenge. Oh gosh, they'll take revenge on me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. As I always say, gotta go fast. Just really, really fast. This is going a lot more poorly than it was last time. Last time we made this look so easy. Oh, the night, Scarlet? Oh, you have a good night, Skeleton. You sleep well. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was good hanging out with you. You sleep well. Let's hit you. Good crit. Entropic Recurrence will kill you in due time. I just kind of need to get back away from everything, I think. It's my main issue. You're about to die horribly. But now I've got this issue. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Why would I panic? It's not about to get me. What are you talking about? Blitz. Heal. Hold our ground. Okay, it's dead. It's fine. Don't panic. Everything's fine. It's all good. It's not all good. It could all be way better than it currently is. Adrenaline fixes this. Maybe. If we hit them with a debuff to their speed and hold our ground. There you go. That should sort that out. We do a little bit of cleanup over here. Don't find any of the oddities we were wanting. That's all grayed out. Oh. Hi. Hello, Siphoner. I'd rather you just died, please, Siphoner. Thank you. Yeah. No oddities here. A shame. But life goes on. Life does, in fact, continue. It doesn't when I go down this trapdoor. Believe it or not, down this trapdoor, life ends. Rather rapidly, in fact. Which is a shame. But I've got a nail bomb that says otherwise. And some high-quality ammo for it, too. So... I wanted to... Really? Oh, okay, buddy. I was gonna hit enter and manually start combat before you could get me. Consider the following. Consider that you're bleeding now. Have an infected wound, are blindsided. Okay. Now you take advantage of the situation. You make sure it doesn't get away from you. Is that all of them? It looks like it to me. Deathstalker's gone. You check the body. Okay, cool. Not a whole lot here of particular interest. This ladder takes us up to the other dead guy. Was it worth it? Let's find out. TNT. Cymentor will sell decently. Yeah, it's alright. I wouldn't say it's astounding. I'd say it's decent. An okay haul. And this looks like the end. No, this way. We can continue along our path of destruction if we go this direction. So what do we got going on over here, then? That is horrible. That is, what eats cave hoppers in such a prodigious quantity, I wonder? I don't know. I'm not sure. Some of these I can click on and loot. Is there anything else interesting in here? No? Oh. There's a cave hopper. Hey, little guy. So cave hoppers live here. They die in that pit. Is something killing them, or is that just like a graveyard? Don't like some creatures like go to a specific place to just like die? Oh gosh, the bats. Where are you? You were right here. Okay, there it is, the crawler. The enemy crawler. The enemy crawler. Oh no. Let's get in position to kill this thing in a moment. The less dangerous cousin of the Deathstalker. Regardless, load the good stuff for it. There's gonna be more of them, aren't there? Yeah, you think you were gonna get away with it, little guy? Crawling up to me like that? I mean, I guess that is your job. I mean, I can't blame you for giving it an attempt. However, have you ever considered, alternative employment? Oh, there's another one. Right in front of me. A little bit more sigh. A little bit of slowing you down. And backing away. Seems good to me. There you are. Can I throw another flare at you? Ooh. I don't like this cave very much. Believe it or not, I am not enjoying my time in the crawler cave. Would rather not be here, actually. Especially right now. Right this moment, I am increasingly displeased with the crawler cave. I'm wondering if there's anyone I can file a formal complaint with regarding it. Please don't kill me. Okay. Alright. Do I have... Okay, they're on like a cooldown. That darn sting. That's the problem. I see you. I see you now. I would like to get a better shot at you, if that's okay. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all, actually. Let me stop you. Fall back that little bit more. No, I can't quite re-stealth yet. Okay, it missed its sting. Thank you, dodge. Very cool. Just light up this cave, please. There you are. wouldn't go too far, buddy. Couldn't stay away from me, now could ya? There we go. That's better, isn't it? That's a little not as good. That you're alive after that shot. That's not what I wanted. Adrenaline. There you go. Okay, get this. Continue to hold out against the never-ending tide of crawlers. Sounds like a good plan to me. That might actually be the end of the tide of crawlers. I am hoping. Crawler eye. We don't need any more of their oddities. Okay. Well, we'll fix up our rifle. Both of them, I think. They're both getting a little bit beat up by all of this shooting we're doing. I'm gonna guess that because our rifles are so loud that we've cleared out the worst of it. Let's run around a little bit. Cool. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Let's hope we can go find some more water soon. Get a little bit more fishing done. Okay. So, this might be a little bit ever so slightly danger close. But, if I hide in here, this will definitely be far enough away from the explosives, right? Right? Ooh, literally like tile perfect there. Goodness. Nice. Okay. That's Mushroom Cove. That handles this. Nice. Okay, that's a good little loop we just cleared out. Nice. I like it. And this gets us back over to the Mushroom Cove. We can set up our fishing rods here, because I don't think we actually did that. Or maybe up here instead? And this might be our last fishing spot for the day. That's a good little loop. A good little explore. That was fun. A nice little jaunt around the place. There we are. Let's see, does anything live in this little pond? The rods stare at me, disappointed that I would try to fish in such a small lake. Such a small pond. Unless we... oh. But my dedication pays off. That's an eel. Could there be more? There are. This one likes me. The other rods are mad. That's okay. They're allowed. I respect them. And one day they'll come to respect me too. But not as much as this one. Honestly, not as much as this one. Okay, go off. Huh. Yeah, nothing biting on the others. Well, so it goes. It appears that they are done biting, so we'll start disassembly. Cool. Alrighty. Well, when it comes to the Southern Fishing Tour, We almost did really well until I died and didn't end up getting the 2 fish that I'd gotten back. So, it's a bit of a mixed bag. We managed to get a mini head, anglerfish, walking fish, and a pentapus, so we got 4. We almost had more than that. We need Slackjaw now, Black Dragon, Phantom Jelly, Ghost Face, Demon Squid, and a Shrimp, so we still need 7. Wait, did I count that even remotely right? Slackjaw, Black Dragon, Phantom Jelly, Ghost Face, Demon Squid, and Shrimp. No, that's 6. Where did I get 7 from? And we know that they live down here. So I guess we can come back to this another time and keep fishing, keep wandering around. Which I know is peak exciting content. It's exactly what we're all here for. It's the UnderRail that I'm here for, at least. But not for the rest of the day. I'm gonna go... I need to go get some dinner. Need to go eat something. So, that's probably it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take us over to the ending soon screen, if that's alright. Let's see, let's get that all set up and good to go. It has been delightful, though. I've had a lovely, lovely time. Here it is. There we go, all set up, all ready to go. Oh, goodness. We will be back with more UnderRail tomorrow. Such is the plan. Somewhere around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe a little after. But I want to try to be a little bit more on time than I was today, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, a big thank you to everybody that tuned in today. Of course, you're the ones that make this so delightfully fun to do. I had a great time today. I'm leaving with a big smile on my face. A big thank you to all of our chatters today, especially. It was a blast talking to each and every one of you. I had a great, great time. Big thank you to the VOD watchers also. Hope you're doing well. You're looking good, by the way, VOD watcher. I like what you did with your hair. I mean, I know you didn't do anything special with it, but I like it. It looks good. And an extra big thank you, Mayo Dongs, thank you so much for the raid. It was delightful. Thank you so much, raiders, for stopping in. I hope we could prove entertaining for you. Alrighty, yeah, see ya, Bubuchion. We'll catch you all tomorrow. We'll be back, and we'll be doing some more fishing, maybe. And maybe something more exciting. I promise I won't spend the whole stream fishing. We'll do something fun, I promise. Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good night, be safe, make acceptable decisions, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.